Yes, guys, welcome back to the show, guys. It's here and it's finally happened last night. It took a while. The group standings, it was a long process. I was tuning into the um I was tuning into the live draw, but then it was just a lot going on. It was in Spanish, it was in English. But tonight we're gonna take a deep dive. I know a lot of people have probably done shows already, but I have to come in and say my piece. Best of yourself, Trey Moon. Always one of the first people checking in. I have to come in and say my piece and basically just nail it down as to where Jamaica is. However, I think Jamaica is in a good group. I think this is one of the most open group in the competition. I think any one of these teams can beat each other on any given day. So I part of me was disappointed, but part of me was excited when we drop in the Brazil group because I was thinking, oh my God, no, we have to play Brazil. But then I was like, it would have been good for Jamaican football, us playing Brazil, because that would have built up the hype and got the fans back on board and just get fans excited about Jamaica playing against a top opponent. But then, as you know, people, they had to make some adjustments as you can't have two CONCACAF teams. You have to have two CONCACAF teams in one group. And so they had to go ahead and make those adjustments. But there you have it. Group B, Jamaica, Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, Jamaica, Argentina. Yes, guys, it's going to be a massive competition. Love the organization, though. It looks very organized, how they ran the whole setup for the ceremony last night. It's a big deal. It looks a bit more organized than the Gold Cup, to be honest to you. I was looking at the FIFA World Rankings and the tables in CONMEBOL, and as you can see, Argentina is number one, Uruguay number two, Colombia, Venezuela. I'm very surprised that Venezuela is ahead of Ecuador, because to be honest, the team that I'm most, I think the team in the group that's the most scariest for me is Ecuador. I think they play football at a very high pace, and I don't know how Jamaica will be able to cope with that pace of Ecuador. Maybe we can find our ways of hitting them on the counter attack when they lose the football. Um, so that's what I'm looking forward to in the group. So Mexico is one of our rivals in CONCACAF. Mexico is one of our rivals in CONCACAF, so we should try to hit the ground running by beating Mexico. I think that's where it all starts, and that's where it could potentially end for us. That Mexico game is going to tell us a lot about how Jamaica is going to play in this competition. Something that I like that the coach said, though, that he will be heading off to England very soon to basically do some recruit. He didn't say recruiting, but he said he's going to England to talk to some players. And so I love the fact that he's heading off to England to go talk to some players, because we do need bolstering people. We need some bolstering, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to pull off any of the big guns. But I think it's gonna be a good one. As you know, Venezuela, they will have a lot of friendly matches scheduled. They have a lot of friendly schedule leading up to the Copa America. These friendlies will potentially provide Venezuela the opportunity to test their form and just basically experiment. The final squad for Venezuela, they announced that the squad will be announced in the weeks leading up to the tournament. This squad is expected to be a mixture of experience and emerging players. Was reading that from the Venezuela bloggers today, that they're expected to feel a very strong team going into this tournament. However, though, I'm very surprised. I just got to look at the rankings today. I'm surprised that Venezuela is above, because Venezuela was at when did he say that? He said that in the interview with Simon Preston Z. He said that he will be heading off to England. Coach Jaime Hargreaves said he'll be heading off to England to speak to players. So I'm sure that if we follow the pattern that he tends to come with, I expect him to come in with at least two players. It seems that he's always injecting two players in his team, but he seems like he's not just injecting any players. It seems that he's injecting players that's needed. So with the amount of noise that this coach has heard about this CDM position, I think there's no way he goes to England and not speak to somebody in that defensive midfield role. But all week, guys, I've been looking around in that position, and it's a problematic position in football. The number 9 position and that CDM position is the two position in football right now that's very problematic. Players are just not coming through. For some reason, players are just not coming through in that area of the park. So Jamaica is not the only country that's struggling with this position. So it's a worldwide thing. But we need even half, a CDM. We need, because it's getting serious. Watching the draw last night, and I realized that, guys, when you see the lights of Ronaldinho and those guys there, you know it's a serious competition. This is not the Gold Cup where we're going up against Grenada and those teams. it's a very serious competition when you look at the when you look at the thing last night. It's very serious when you look at it last night, you know. So I think it's Bridging from Mobia. So I expect that these teams will be going in there to take. And when I looked over YouTube last night, it was bro, it was a lot of live streams. Remember, the South Americans and the Central Americans, they take their football serious. This is not just gonna be a thing where Jamaica shows up. And the funny thing is, they were talking about Leon Bailey at the Copa America when Jamaica name came up. So Leon Bailey's impact at Aston Villa, it is basically trending. They're saying that Leon Bailey is one of those key players that Jamaica will be depending on to get some results in this Copa America. So here goes the pressure again for Leon Bailey. So the Copa Americans, they look at Leon Bailey as a threat. And that's why you're going to have a player like Leon Bailey out there on the field, whether or not you like it, because he does generate that attention. If the people in the Copa America in the ceremony last night who was doing they were talking about Leon Bailey, who was doing the, what do you call it? No, the commentary. They say that Jamaica will depend on Leon Bailey for a strong showing in the Copa America. Ecuador, I'm looking at where the Ecuadorian players are playing, and they seem to be all over the place. They seem to have players everywhere, people, to be honest to you. Yeah, they seem to be all over the place. I will just check out their squad again. They seem to be all over the place. That they have players playing in all the top leagues around the world. And I still think that Ecuador, for me, is the big team in that group. Jamaica should know how to play against Mexico. So Ecuador, their goalkeeper, Javier Borrera, he's at Barcelona. They have players at Barcelona, bro. They have players in all the top clubs here. If you can look, they have players worth, okay, well, I would say they're not as, the market value for their players are not as high as a Leon Bailey. I think their highest market value is like 24 mil, but they do have quality, guys. Ecuador do have a lot of quality here. When I'm looking at a very, I would say the Ecuador team is, they have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have six players over 30 in their team. People, remember to hit the like button as soon as you enter the chat. Let's not get the show hang up on on the likes. I will read some of the comments very shortly. Jobless, big up yourself. Big up yourself, know yourself, Johan Borson. Big up yourself, Jamaica, Guna, Eagle Republic. Everybody in the comment section. Z was the first one checking in. Big up yourself. So I'm looking at the Ecuador squad here. Let me just bring up the Ecuador squad here on transfer market, and you guys can see for yourself as to where some of their players are and their market value. Let's just bring, oh yeah, there's a lot of Christmas commercials on this page. I hate it, man. I hate it. Yeah, so let me just small this up. As you can see here on the Ecuador, I need it to be much bigger than that, bro. We need it to be bigger. And now I'm gone. And now I'm back. It's like every time I have to click to this thing. All right, there we go. Maybe I need to just enlarge this so everybody can see what's going on with the Ecuador team. Yeah, they have a mixture. I think they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A lot of their players are quite young. They have 6 players in their squad that's over 30. The rest of the players are in there. They have a 16-year-old attacking midfielder, Kendria Pierce. He looks like he's a youngster. They have a 19-year-old here, but other than that, their players are averaging around 25 there. So Ecuador is a team that I think it's gonna be a challenging. It's gonna be a very challenging one for Jamaica. It's gonna be a very challenging one for Jamaica. Don't know. I think Mexico. We have to stamp our class, and here goes Mexico. I know Jamaica gonna always say that Panama is our bogey team, but we still haven't beat Mexico yet. We still haven't beat Mexico the way we need to basically stamp our class um, in CONCACAF. Johan says Lati on the bench today for Coventry. Okay. All right, guys. Remember to hit the like button. Yeah, man. Remember to hit the like button. Bless up yourself, Trey Moon. I still believe that we can get out of this group. Ecuador and Venezuela will cancel themselves out. Draw. Jamaica needs to win and draw. We will, yeah, bro. I think for Jamaica to start this tournament correctly, we have to beat Mexico. There's no doubt about that. We have to beat Mexico. To start this tournament on the right foot to set the tempo, we have to beat Mexico. What we can then say is we can take some hope in the fact that the way how I saw Honduras played Mexico, Mexico is beatable. But it always seems that Jamaica gives Mexico too much respect. Whenever we play Mexico, we carry this approach into the game where it's let's wait and see how the Mexicans plan to play us. And I think when we go into this tournament, we need to just say, yo, we are playing Mexico, bro. We play in Mexico. No more watching to see what the Mexicans do, and then we try to play our game. No, no, we need to basically we need to go out there and play the Mexicans. We need to play them. We can't go out there anymore and give Mexico disrespect. Yes. Hold on. Let me just out this some of these things here. Let's quit that and we quit this. Yeah, we can't give Mexico too much respect, guys. We have to go out there and decide that we're gonna beat this Mexican team here. Avi said we are in a balanced group. Yes, I strongly agree. I think this group to me is the most balanced group and the most equal group. I think all the teams in this group will beat up on each other. I think it might come down to the last game for Jamaica against Venezuela. I think this group is going to come down to the last game. The Argentina group, I still think the Argentina group is a strong group. I wouldn't want to be. I wanted to be in the Brazil group only for the benefit of rejuvenating the fan base in Jamaica. But after looking at the Paraguay, the Brazil, I was thinking, yo, maybe that's not the group for us anyway. So we have to take what we get. And if you ask anybody, I think if you ask Coach Jaime Hallgrimson, I think he said it himself. This is the group that's the most open group. Yeah, man. Coach Hallgrimson spoke on the interview today, and he said he will be in England speaking to players. He said he already had his plan set up for 3 years ahead. So he's basically ready to go there. He's well organized, bro. Any player who skipped the Copa America for personal reasons should be. Eagle Republic. I think it goes back to what Jamaica Guna is saying. You see, if you don't show up for Copa America, stay at your yard, bro. I think this is where we need to bro, including us as fans. I think this is where we need to get over some players. You see, if the coach go to England right now and pitching, playing in Copa America to these players and they can't buy it, we don't need them anymore, bro. We don't need them anymore. Macy Greenwood's situation is a bit more dicey. I give Macy Greenwood a little slack. I cut him some slack there, but players like Reese Nelson, Omari Hutchinson, those guys, if they don't want to show up for the Copa America, we move on. We move on, bro. I know people is gonna say, but who else do we have? But it's not about that. Do you want to go to war with a bunch of soldiers who are not up for fighting? Do you want to go to war with a bunch of soldiers? Say, yo, me no know, bro. If I want to fire the gun and bro, you got dead in the war. We don't want that, bro. We need players who are committed, and I think it's such a good thing that Jamaica is in this Copa America because it now make make it that players have to make a decision going into this Copa America tournament. They have to make a decision. No more sitting on the sidelines and wishing and hoping that we give them a call in. No, it's the time. They have to come now. They have to come now. Copa America, we are revving up the team. We are selecting the team now. We're organizing ourselves. We don't want when World Cup qualifier starts next year. So there you have it, guys. The same time around Copa America Nations League World Cup qualifier starts for Jamaica. So if them man are not ready, or when them are ready, when are they gonna be ready? If they're not ready, coming next year. Yes, so bro, if you're not there next year, bro, let's forget about these guys, people. If they're not there coming up for the Copa America, and let's say Jamaica kicking on in the Nations League and we have World Cup qualifier, when them are gonna come? Second round of World Cup qualification? No, bro. We're gonna have to decide here. We're gonna have to decide, and we're gonna have to move on from some of these guys. If they're not ready, we just kick on with or without them. That's just the gist of the story. Omari Hutchinson, he has gotten enough time to figure out what he needs to figure out. He's a young player that we wanted to build the team around. If he doesn't want to be there, we just leave him. We just leave him because he won't be going to the World Cup with England. So I guess just leave him. Just leave him, let him do what he wants to do. That's how I see it, bro. Anybody who's not ready to play for Jamaica, coming up, Copa America and them thing there, your only excuse should be that I didn't get my passport in time. But anybody who needs to be committed, by that time, we need that commitment. The Copa America is the deadline on the commitment issues for a lot of these players, bro. If they don't want to commit with them, stay at them yard. Stay yard, bro. If you don't want to commit, no more talking about Isaac Hayden and those guys. Mitchell, all of them. If they don't want to play, stay at England, bro. We good with that. We're gonna, because that's what are we gonna do? Sit here and cry that these guys don't want to come? Yeah, if they don't want to come and play for Jamaica, then they stay there. People, hit the like button, people. Let's hit the like button on the video. We only have like 10 likes on the video and 70 of us is in here. Come on, man. Come on, don't do me like that. Let's hit the like button. Would you like him to speak with your best friend, Omari Hutchinson? So, Peter Mystic, that's what I said. I'm on this point here. This is it. Omari Hutchinson has to make a decision on the Copa America. If he doesn't want to play, we leave him alone. If he doesn't want to play, we leave him alone. Let him play championship football and figure out his football career. We catch him on the next go around. When his career is washed up and he's 28, 29 and he can't get into the England team, then he can come and play for Jamaica. And hopefully we have better talent at that time where we don't need him. So this is the time. This is the time. We don't want to do this back and forth with these guys. What the hell? A matter of fact, who the hell they think they are, bro? You're not paying for England. If you don't want to come and play quality football for Jamaica, stay your yard, dog. A matter of fact, that's the energy we're depend right now. That's the energy we're depend with these guys. If they don't want to play, bro, make them stay them yard, bro. And we load them and we play with the team that we have and try to make the best out of it. Because at the end of the day, people, we're going to need players. But if we can't get them and they don't want to play, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Say if them don't want to play, them 10 of them yard, dog. Them 10 of them yard. I'm willing to accept it and move on. We need a commitment from these guys coming up for the Copa America. The players that we have right now, the core players, respect to these players. They have committed. Respect to Demarai Gray. Demarai Gray, we appreciate it. We appreciate every single player who has been representing Jamaica. We might come down harsh on you guys and we don't say that enough, but we appreciate every player. We appreciate you, Ethan Pinnock. We appreciate you, Damian Lowe. All those guys, Andre Blake, even the Javian Browns, every one of these players who have made the commitment and show up every window. We appreciate you guys. We are calling out on performance. That's something else. But don't for 1 second, don't think we appreciate what you guys have been doing. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys. But we're going to move on from these people. We're going to move on. If they're not ready, we move on and them stay them yard. That's the gist of the story. Grim, Sue bringing Jamaica Guna. Grim better convince good players we need the best. Eager person, JT, when you get a chance, take a look at the player named Declan Freth. The reports are saying that he turned down Jamaica because the USA had been holding hounding him for 2 years. Okay, we move on from him anyways as well. We're not gonna be hung up on him either. I don't care who the hell he think he is. He go and play where he wants to play, bro. That's the energy I have for these guys right now, all of them. A lot of fans don't understand that the teams in our groups are different level and that aren't at yet as a team. Johan said Jamaica should play ideally Blake, Aarons, Hector, Pinnock, Lay, Anderson, Hayden, Latibodier, Bailey, Gray, Greenwood. As I said, the Greenwood situation might be a quite tricky, but guys like Reece Nelson, who's sitting on the bench at Arsenal, not even getting a minute, if that's how he wants to go about it, let him sit there. Let him sit there, bro. That's how that's the energy I'm on with these guys as of right now. We need commitment right now. It's like you're in a relationship with a person for 30 years and them now are married you. How long you gonna wait? You move on with your life, bro. You have to kick on. They don't want to come, they just don't come. Stay there. Chelsea spent 20 million on PS and he's just 16. Yeah. Chelsea is a feeding ground down there. Jamaica most times is superior to Panama, but when we meet them win. Mexico is superior to both. Yes, Ecuador is better than Mexico. Presently, I agree. Avis, don't sleep on Venezuela. Yeah, Guna, it's today I'm realizing that Venezuela is like a really good team. I thought Venezuela was gonna be one of those wins that Jamaica can just pick off or maybe draw some games and go beat Venezuela for the last game. But it seems like it won't be the Venezuela of the past. Venezuela is a young, talented team. Piers is top 5 wonder kids in South America right now. Whoa, when I looked at the squad today, I realized that, bro. I didn't even know about the kid. If Omari not make himself available for, yeah, man, exactly. Me and Jamaica go now with the same energy with that, bro. I agree. Omari need to show up for Copa America, and I think he will. Know yourself. If he not show up, him stay him yard, bro. Maybe even Nations League. All the teams in the group have strong midfield. Baller said could call him name little more. Him still not show up. All right, him stay him yard, bro. Omar Young, he will play for England in 5 years' time. Let him do that. This person say, okay, no sound. People, are you hearing me? I think my sound is clicking, bro. I think my sound. Let me check. I hear me, Jamaica Guna?
Loud and clear.
Okay, you're hearing me. You're hearing me. Okay. Jamaica Guna. All right, let me just read these 4 more comments and let you fire off. I hope Macy Greenwood gets his paperwork. Omari can stay, says Spain Town General. Yeah, that's how I feel right now, Spain Town General. If him not come, him stay in yard, bro. You always have the energy. It has never changed yet. I've never heard you speak differently than this about this topic. Oh my God. I want to sub that, I want to sub that. Jason Guna him come with, with him sub them. Any player who skips the Copa America for Ibiza beach party, just close the arc and let it yeah, man. Yeah, man. Right there, right there. Bobby Reed never. Yo, Bobby Reed as well. Let me not forget. Bobby Reed, we appreciate you, bro. You're always there. Dishard Bernard, all these youngsters who show up for Jamaica. We appreciate you guys. We are gonna beat you know and not play well, but don't forget in 1 minute that we don't appreciate as fans. We don't want to misunderstand that. We appreciate you guys, but we have to separate the appreciation from the play on the field. The play on the field, we require the best, and we require players to show up and play just the way they show up for their club. I know the performance is not going to translate seamlessly, but I expect performance from top tier players when they come in. JT, why you say Greenwood thing different? Because Greenwood, the last thing I heard, they were trying to get a hold of his grandparents' documents. And it was very confusing because I was like, grandparents them died. So they were trying to get, that's what I heard the last time. So I think that one might be a bit stretched out. But as far as I heard, that he has committed to play for Jamaica. I don't hear the coach say he's going to Spain. So I don't know if Greenwood, I'm not expecting Greenwood right now because of the situation where the January window as well, we still need to see what Manchester United is going to do with Macy Greenwood. We don't know what that situation yet, and maybe the Manchester United situation might just thrust him back into the spotlight and start causing this uproar again, and it might affect the players. You see me? So we don't, that's why I'm saying the Greenwood thing is just a little bit more dicey, where I'm just a bit more patient with Mason Greenwood. But you see, every one of them other man there, if them now come play for Jamaica, Jamaica Guna, you need to get a name for them. Just like how you have the Wolf, you need a name for any one of them man there. Where when they want to come play, so we can just give them the name there and them go on about them business. Go ahead, Jamaica Guna.
Yeah, bless up, man. Bless up, JTL. Big up to all our family and chat, you see me. You know, me just there I go and listen to reason and touch some interesting points to the father. You see me? And we are see if we can go through a few of them and give our opinion and opine on a few of these things. You see me?
Mm.
Yeah, but what may I say is this. Let us start right here. Let us start with the elephant in the room. See? Now Jamaica is going to the Copa, and we're gonna be playing against Venezuela, Mexico, and Ecuador. See? We're not better than Mexico. We're not better than Ecuador. And I'm not sure about Venezuela yet. I see how them play. Them are one of the best sides I see playing in South America right now in CONMEBOL. Who has been keeping up with the CONMEBOL qualifiers. I think they are even above Brazil. Right?
Yeah, I have it here on the stream. Yes, they are. Ecuador is number 5. Venezuela is number 4. Brazil is number 6. So
yeah.
both teams that you spoke about are ahead of Brazil.
Are ahead of Brazil, right? In the qualifiers. So so let's address that. We are not in an easy group. We're not in a balanced group. We are in a group that we are the least expectation wise. We are the side that people will expect to finish at the bottom of the group. Okay, so that let us address that and let's not be delusional. Now you will always have the people coming in and saying, "Oh, ball around and anything can happen." Of course, but nobody ever bets on the unlikely. People bet on what their logic tells them most likely to gear towards, right? So logically, so you look at things logically, and as opposed to, oh yo, me love Jamaica, so me I go say Jamaica, I go beat up Mexico 3 love, and we go 6 Ecuador, and we go kick 5 past Venezuela, easy, and we finish the top of the group with a game to spare, right? We are going to be realistic, and we're going to look at it and say we are the team that is expected to be the less team. The whipping boys of the group is going to be Jamaica, and it's up to us to prove that we're not going to be. But these teams are superior to us currently, and current form and trajectory. These teams are superior to us. We need a win and a draw, and again a win and a draw, and you get yourself into the conversation. You have 3 games to play, so. You have to find out yourself from game 1 if you not get beaten, and then game 2 you try win it and then decide your future on game 3. So it depends on the games that we get. Then we will know what is going on and how we can strategize, because it's tournament football. Jamaica's always perform reasonably well in tournament football. So let's see if we can see if we can make a mark here, but we are going to be expected to be the whipping boys of the group. We are going to be dependent on individual talent versus individual talent and teamwork of all these teams. Venezuela especially is going to be a problem side for even Mexico and Ecuador. They're not going to be a walkover. Them going to be a problem side. Them have lone skill baller. Them play a exhilarating brand of football. So a lot of people don't know about them because Venezuela is next door to Trinidad and it's like look Latin American sister country, but in a real life them are play some good football. See? So that let's start there. Secondly, Jamaica is now at a point where, in terms of a proposal, we have a lot of things that we can offer. We can offer the Nations League. We can offer, so we are in the quarterfinals of the Nations League. We can offer the Copa qualification. We can offer the World Cup, because Jamaica has a best chance of qualifying for the World Cup. I bet the best chance of qualifying the World Cup ever, because we don't have the top 3 teams in the region competing. So it opens up doors for the fourth place team, fifth, sixth, and so on to really step up and take those qualifying spots. So this is the easiest opportunity Jamaica has had, even more than 98. The easiest opportunity Jamaica has had to perform at the World Cup and to qualify for the World Cup. Sorry. So if the man them basically not qualify for the World Cup, them are rocks. And hopefully just done it bargain for a nice 5 years or so. And go play some cricket and some running or something. But anyways, so any ball I know, I feel like so them at a space where them feel like them more than Jamaica side. Them more than Jamaica side. And them more than all I ball them come. Them go on with them go farther. You know what I mean? The next window. The next FIFA window, I think it is in January.
Jamaica Guna, 1 second. Macy Greenwood is not playing for Jamaica through his father. It's his mother, right? His father is white. I think it's Macy Greenwood mother, people. It's not Macy Greenwood father. Go ahead, Jamaica Guna. Just clear up those in the comments.
Yeah, man, no problem. So the issue is we are sellable proposition right now. Jamaica is pretty sellable as it comes to you want to come play some international football. Here you go. Nations League is there. Copa is there, and the chances of qualifying for the World Cup is the biggest chance we have ever had in our history. So a big three big international tournament, you have the opportunity to play against some of the top ballers in the world, including Messi, and all of the men who don't play in a Champions League can have an opportunity for play against Champions League level footballer. If them man in a one fall by the next time FIFA window come around, the man that go on with them I go farther. I tell you, me no want it to wait until we're gonna call the Copa squad. Forward and come play some Nations League and make us see what going on. So that means that when we reach a Copa, we can get a good account ourselves and even get a good account ourselves in the Nation League itself. But nobody feel like I want to reach World Cup qualifiers and no one come pull up bad man. We want to from now so we can go in these tournaments having more team chemistry, having more quality, having more depth in the bench, especially because we don't have a lot of positions that we have a lot of we don't even have depth in the midfield in terms of the starting. You over me, I said to your father, we don't have no midfield. And then we're playing against CONMEBOL teams where they basically build them whole team. The best players when them glorify the most are midfielders, bro. You understand me? And so the man that got ball we have for the park. So we have to forward, and I hope the coach goes and get us prepared. I hope they look outside of England to call the other players who have talent, who can contribute, who may not be playing their trade in England. So we can look to other leagues where there are Jamaicans playing their trade and see if we can get in some baller, especially in the midfield areas. By the time even the next World Cup qualifiers come around,
the World Cup qualifiers start before Copa America. In Jamaica, Guna, World Cup qualifiers start before Copa America.
Yeah, man. Me know.
So that means them money need to buckle up from now. Them need to put them on another.
Yeah, but we're not talking about the early part of the World Cup qualifiers. Another part.
So you want them coming later?
Yeah, enough of them want running when time it close to when time we pass the first set of smaller teams, then blah blah blah, quote unquote, or whatever, and we're reaching the hot part of the hot part right now, the hexagon. Then there's them want running bad, bro. And that's what them want running, So them want to play against St. Kitts. Them want when it reach a hot part where we are playing against the big side them with the big ball of them. You understand me? I say? So at this, so we want them from Shirley, bro, from the next international window. I am hoping to see at least 4 to 5 new quality faces, not just face. Because when they are college faces, because it's not a yearbook. We are talking about, say, we want the best, we want quality faces coming in. Quality is the essential word, quality. We need quality, especially in our midfield. And as I said earlier on, we need a striker. We need a youthful striker right now who offers something different from what Michael Antonio and Shamar is offering. We don't have depth there at all. We don't have depth on our left wing at all. We don't have depth in the midfield at all. We need 5 midfielders. In a reality, Jamaica need 5 midfielders.
I agree.
Just midfield alone, just central midfield. Be it off the defensive, the attacking, are the box to box. Whichever farm it come in, we need at least 5 midfielder right now, quality midfielders to forward in our side and change the dynamic of engine room. Because the wheel them look decent, the paint job is excellent, the gearbox on fire, right? But the engine not work, bro.
No,
The wheel them good. We buy 4 new tires and put on 1 car and an engine in it, brother. So we need midfield. We need the engine room to be working, bro, because we do not have one. We can't go Copa like that. So we have to have some quality additions in other part that they feel about. Boss, let's
and these South American teams they're known for their engine.
That is what I'm saying to you. Notice the players that they glorify. Them glorify the midfielder them more than anything else. Them man, they always talk about some Valderrama, and them always talk about them midfielder with the creative spark. We're in their midfield. Most of the time you hear them talk at them that them talk about. You always may say to you, where we are going to go now, if you say we are going at this with unrealistic expectations. That's just playing into this trope that people have of Jamaicans saying with delusional father. We have approaches with the reality and know, so listen me, where is the weakness in Jamaica side? Where is the strengths in the other teams? Where are the strengths in our side? Where are the weakness in the other teams? And how we can exploit them. We can't just go in there with hope and pray and confidence alone and think that alone can cut it. When we know we lack in self-chemistry and we know that we don't have no depth. You always may say to you, we lack depth, especially in those areas that I highlighted earlier on. We defensively, I think we're good.
Yeah.
You understand? Extra forward.
I think we can shore up the defense. I think we still can get a next piece to just concrete up the team, because at times Guna we look loose defensively.
All right, here where I feel where problem is. We have a problem down the right side, and it's been a problem for Jamaica for 5,000 years now. I don't know if we can fix it. Lembe Kisa is going to be one of the best players to represent Jamaica. Yeah. Right? He's a young... People keep on forgetting, when them glorifying teenagers in a Jamaica, don't forget that Lembe Kisa is 19 years old, Maybe he's 20 now, but he's a local youth, because the man put out some monstrous performance, but he still have things to work on, to grow. He still have to work on him defensive self, but positionally he's very, very good. So we need help. We need backup there, so because I don't think Brown is it. I'm not convinced. Left back, I think we're good. Central defense, Hector forwarding from a hiatus of 500 years, forwarding and walking on his side same way, because he's been playing quality football at his level where he's playing at. You understand what I say?
Who is this player? Guna? Somebody saying JT and Jamaica Guna. What happened to Marcus Edwards at Sporting CP? He's also
Marcus Edwards at Jamaican, him not Trinidadian. I want them, please.
I don't know him.
Yeah, man, Marcus Edwards, I'm attacking midfielder, bad baller, man. Him score over there too, man.
Okay, where him playing now?
Him a playing in Portugal.
Okay. I don't know the player. I don't know the player. Jermaine.
Bad baller, man.
Okay, he's from
Cyprus.
Somebody I say he's from Cyprus. Somebody I say Trinidad, Cyprus. I don't know, bro, where him come from. I don't know.
You might tell us the man is a Trini man. Marcus Edwards, I think he even play for Trinidad too. If I'm not sure. If don't quote me on that, but let me just check. But me know it's a bad baller, man.
Yeah. Okay, there you have it, Jermaine. I don't know of him, Marcus Edwards, or the position he plays. Welcome to YouTube streams here. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Travis Peso, as well. Yeah, I don't know him, Jermaine. If he's a good player.
So it says born in England to an English father and a Greek Cypriot mother. He began his senior career at Tottenham Hotspur, where he made one substitute appearance for EFL Cup. He was transferred to Victoria de Guimarães in 2019 and was sold to Sporting in January 22 for an initial fee of 7.67 million euros.
Oh wow, that's a good.
International career. He's eligible to play for England through his father and Cyprus through his mother.
Okay, so there you have it, people. So nothing on him being Jamaican there. Okay.
There's nothing on him being
5 million Guna is a decent baller.
Yeah, man, a bad baller, man. Yeah, a bad baller, man.
Okay,
I don't know if there's no Jamaican connection, but I know see him there because I watch the Champions League match. A bad baller.
Yeah. Eames, why are we not looking to bring in Dwight McNeil? Why is Dwight McNeil not looking to play for Jamaica, Eames? Let me know that. Because the man them if you want to play for we, Eames. That's what me there right now with this thing, I know. Me I tell you the truth, bro. The whole of them man have them name and them are just float around in them league over England. When Euros are going on TV, them not play for England. When Copa America go on, them not play for Jamaica. So them get them in that, bro.
I'm not expecting to see Dwight McNeil representing Jamaica at all, even if he doesn't play for England. But because some players you can see them identify with them roots, I don't think he does. You know?
Yes. So the update on Reece Nelson, as you said, as we said, people, the coach Jaime Hallgrims said today in the interview that he will be going to England to speak to players. He said that. Don't know who he's going there to speak to, but he's going there to speak to players. Coach John Wall is currently in Jamaica right now watching schoolboy football and doing his preparation and recruitment for the U20s. But Coach Jaime said he is going to England to speak to players. I hope to God him at least find 2 players. So you're gonna bring in Davante Cole then for Shamar in the Nations League game then, right? And if he plays good, then he should be going to the Copa America.
Yeah, well, I've seen a few little snippets of Davante Gray. Davante Cole, sorry. Me not see nothing impress me. It not impress me and nothing. It just seem okay. He doesn't see like anybody special. But some players will perform normal at club level, come to the international space, and them a boss. And some players do the opposite. You know what I mean? So let's see. But you can see that the coach is looking to he's seeing the problems that where we have. We're supposed to have at least 4 good strikers for Jamaica. We only have 2. You understand? We're supposed to have 4 good strikers representing our country. We're supposed to have at least 2 excellent wingers and another one just in case. You know what I'm saying? On each wing. We're not supposed to have one, and then if him come off, the quality drop so big that it's noticeable. You know what I mean? You don't want to have a Leon Bailey and I put on somebody who not similar or offer something, on that level. So that is where we're starting level seems okay, but on the bench, bro, we don't have that strength. Our midfield is nobody knows what the best combination for Jamaica's midfield is. We don't know the starters. We only always say Latibody start every match, but we don't know who's gonna start alongside him. We don't know. We don't have a steady tree where we say them man our 3 midfielder them where them are gonna play most matches, so them form a bit of cohesion together and they know how each other play. We don't have that inside in our team. Centre back and the wing back rows we are better. We have 2 very good left backs. One of them is pretty excellent actually, and in the centre half I think we're good there. Just the right back we might have some question marks because we don't have no depth. So when you're looking at Jamaica side, don't just looking at the starting 11. Remember, there's a thing in football called injuries in the bro. It's called injuries. So you can have a player that you're planning on being the side and 2-3 players drop out of your starting side and now your side is dramatically weakened. So we have to look at not just what we have starting. Oh, Jamaica the baddest thing starting. Look at what if we have an injury or we have suspensions or we have red card or we have anything happening that is gonna happen. Anything like that happening. What will we do? Where will we get? But we need at least 4 top level strikers. We don't have 4 top level strikers. You saw the drop off the other day when they put on Trevante Stewart. Jeez. You saw when Antonio came off the field, it was dropping from 80 to 20 to 10 or to 5.
Yeah. You know that I think that Trevante Stewart
drop off that the man end up come off of the field, brother.
You know what, Guna? I think that Trevante Stewart end up back in the JPL though, based on how I see him playing. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets loaned out. If he said thank you Jesus, because then he's still in the mix of playing some quality football. But to how I see Trevante Stewart look at his club, he will be going back to the JPL. If he doesn't,
I think it would be an embarrassment for his talent. He's got the age. I don't think. But he's not even getting on the match day squad for his team, in Italy.
Yeah, because how we would
Because the
because
last since the week them play a match and you know, me set my Google notification for when time them a play, it notify me and give me a live score for find out what's going on. And he didn't even make the match day squad, I think.
it's safe to say that he's going down the same path of Junior Flemings. And guess what? It's because the
And
number
I
9.
wouldn't go that far though. I wouldn't go that far. But
Mm.
continue. But may I tell you
Yeah,
after you're done.
and I'm not saying that I'm not comparing the talents, you know. I mean, like what they might end up do to him, loan him out like they loan out Junior Flemings, and then they just he just move around till him just gone into the abyss. The problem with Chavante Stewart is he's a quintessential striker, meaning he is the old school type of striker. Football. The funny thing is, on Talk Sport this week, they spoke about the number 9, and this ex-player from Newcastle was saying, I feel so sorry for number 9s nowadays because no kid want to be an out and out number 9 anymore because you just don't get the ball anymore. You're not the center of the attention anymore as an out and out number 9, and that's
Not
what.
necessarily. I would disagree with that. The person that scored the most goal last year was Erling Haaland. He's a
No,
traditional number
they
9.
say Erling Haaland. Glad you touch on that.
Osimhen is a out and out number 9 as well.
But Guna, we're talking about exceptions there.
No. We're not talking about Harry Kane is another one. We have, bro. The thing is that.
Can you give me 10 out and out number 9 right now? We really impact the game.
We can name you 10 out and out number 9 right now. I say Alan already.
Mm-hmm.
Cole. Mr. Kane already.
Yeah.
2. Mr. Who else Mr. a while ago? Mr. Alan, Mr. Kane. Mr. Osimhen already.
Mm-hmm.
Then that are 3. Ivan Toney. That are 4. The youth they're from the number 9 youth they're from Newcastle.
Isaac.
That are 5.
Isaac is an out and out 9.
No, he's an out and out 9, man.
He plays as an out and out 9.
No. He's been an out and out 9. I follow Isaac long time. A long time I follow him, correct. As a youth of my rate. Him is an out and out 9, man. If from him they are I watch him before him they are Dortmund. He is an out and out 9. See him? He's never been a winger or whatever. People play him, but he's an out and out 9. He's always been a 9. So we have that's 5 right off the top of the head, there, so. You understand me? I say it's a specialist. It's a specialist position, you know.
Yeah.
So that is like a sniper, bro. A striker is like a sniper. They're in the army, but there are enough of them, and you don't have all the people going in the army saying I want to be a striker, a sniper. Sorry, you have people going in the army saying I want to be a soldier. I'm gonna just go be a soldier. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm branch off or whatever. But there's nobody going in and say, yo, me just have a sniper school, full stop, and I just that alone I gotta do one. The training that it takes and the discipline that it takes to be a traditional number 9 now. Once you become excellent at it, you'll be on fire. People, you give people problem because it's kind of an unfamiliar territory. So it's easier to do something else other than a traditional number 9. That is what I'm trying to say. So you'll find specialists doing it now. And those guys are usually the killers and boy, bro. And them score the most goal. Regardless of what people are saying, and them man, they still have scored the most goal. You still have I think a Ronaldo or a Messi. Those are the exceptions.
Yeah, they talk about Osborne. Yeah, they did talk about the number 9 at Brighton. They were saying that he was playing in a game where he had no opportunities and one chance he scored. But they're saying the entire game, the number 9.
But Ferguson, exactly. Ferguson from Brighton is another youth again, brother. Them man don't need much. It's a sniper. It's a specialist position.
Guna, I think you kind of missed the point when I say with the number 9. You know, you as you said, I guess you win that because you did found the number 9s. The number 9s are not the days of Ronaldo. The number 9s don't play as much of an intricate role as they used to in football. The Patrick Kluivert, the Ronaldo, them. Like them kind of striker they who just up there, the Van Persie them, the Nestor them. You don't see those out and out 9s who just impact in the league. Like back in the day, when you watch Man U, you know say Van Persie, Ruud van Nistelrooy them are intricate.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. But we were speaking about it in relation to Trevante Stewart, right? And I was saying to you that as a number 9, it's a specialist position. It's it's do you know that, Ari? Do you know that in enough people's books, Shaman Nichols is not a traditional number 9?
Don't think he's a traditional number 9 either.
He's more of a wide forward, you know.
He's a wide wing forward.
Right. Exactly like a Mbappe. Are them kind of man. They rather pick up the ball wide, pick up the ball wide and find themselves in a big like goal. Not that man that roam around the 18-yard box. You over the message here.
And Ketia at Arsenal is, to me, is a wing forward. He's even more of an out-and-out winger if you really want him to play that position. I don't see him as a number 9.
Oh, and Ketia?
Yeah.
And you know that I see him as a number 9 more than Jesus, though. I see more as
Jesus
movement because
he's
more of a poacher. He's more of a guy that lingers around the 18-yard, finds space in the 18-yard box, and have to have accuracy, control, technique.
You would say that
one little square.
You see Nketiah as a number 9, a real
more so than Jesus. More so than Jesus.
Wow.
I think Jesus is at his best coming off the right, but because Saka didn't know, him can't stay 9-9. But he's best, in my opinion, coming off the right. Just like a false 9. Finding him.
Playing in the back.
But because he's at Arsenal now, I think he's not
play something in the back. Yeah, play some TV or something. Because we don't want the audio bleed through. Because YouTube, them just take down your video as soon as them get any song or anything I play.
Yeah, TV that play. I can't turn it down.
Yeah, man, just turn it down. Go ahead.
Yeah, so as me say, I think even Jesus now is learning to be a traditional number 9. I think he's better at holding up the ball. People underestimate time short, they may underestimate his strength. But the guy is actually doing an excellent job at holding up the ball and holding off defenders. So you have players that can develop and tweak and evolve to be whatever. But in my opinion, as I was addressing earlier on in the conversation, I don't think Trevante Stewart is nothing close to not in terms of talent, but in terms of the trajectory, I don't think it's nothing close to where my boy in your name again where they are Toulouse. I don't think it's anything close to that. I think he made a huge jump, and I heard they allude to this many times. You say it was like jumping from 5th grade to college. So it was a huge jump, jumping from JPL to Serie A. Even though, technically speaking, that be Serie B because that side they just come up. But Serie A. So a Serie A, right? So it's not a top side him jump to, it's just a little side. Sometimes those sides are looking to experiment with players to get cheap deals, cheap loans, because they have the bird like the bigger side them. So them scrape, them send out them and hopefully them can hit the jackpot and sometimes they miss. Now, he have the age, him have the height, I think him have the touch, him have the skill, but I don't see him how him go work for them system based on what me see, based on the football when me see them play, right? I think he's slow comparing to where they're at now. Maybe he's like a second behind everybody else. So, me don't know how that gonna work out.
Yeah, I don't think he should get a call back.
Okay, so for Jamaica side, I don't, because, JTL, we have to look at it objectively. See? So when you see a baller perform, most times when we see a baller perform, a club and a international window dropping at that. Say man them forward and man them play good. It happened with Bobby Reed recently. It happened with Michael Antonio recently. It happened with So it happened with Shamar recently. Shamar scoring first goal, a penalty in the week, and then international break forward and achieve the man scoring too.
Yeah, it translates.
So you find enough of the time. So we want players to be playing, bro. That is the point that I was trying to make. We want players to be playing. We don't want you to sit down on the bench and just exist. We have to be at a point, especially now, because the context of a year and a half ago in a JTL is not the same thing of the context now. Now we're in the Nations League quarterfinals. Now we're in Copa, and now we have a huge chance of going to the next World Cup. It's not the same. It's a different ball game where they know. You understand me? I say so. We have to understand. So wow, the context of last year, even when we were trying to be World Cup qualifiers and we were playing the last part, like the context of that is not like the context of no, because now Jamaica is more seen, where we have raised our profile somewhat. So we're a better side. And we have raised our profile somewhat, and now we are a different proposition than before. So we have to kind of understand where we're there, but at the same time, not overhype ourselves, but still understand and be realistic about where we're actually there. No, get me?
Yeah, man. No, Demari. Well, Demar. We still. I still think we need another winger as well. Too. I think we need a little bit more depth there because we saw not having Demari Gray in that first Canada game where our team reverted back to looking like a normal team. You see me? And that's a thing we don't players, as you say, them South American, them man they play hard, a hard ball them play. So there's gonna be injuries in those tournaments. And the fact that they brought up Leon Bailey's name last night, the commentator, it tells me that they're gonna target Leon Bailey. They're gonna target Leon Bailey because they do look at Leon Bailey as one of our best players. And I think those guys are gonna target Leon Bailey. And so we have to have more depth at that position. Bobby Reed has been Mr. Consistent for Jamaica, but still, he's still haven't light it up. Where I believe that if you lose a Leon Bailey and you lose a Demari Gray, I think it's a huge drop off. So I think we need to bring in another quality winger as well. I think we have to look at that. I think because we have these guys playing, we might be secure in the way. Um, I think when the coach go to England, as the coach said, this coach said in the interview today, he's going to be in England talking to players. This is the time. Like the Reese Nelsons, like the deal has to be made now, Jamaica Guna. Reese Nelson, because what is Reese Nelson waiting on? Sitting at Arsenal on the bench? I don't know. I was so shocked when I saw they reported on the Arsenal Instagram that, oh, we're so happy to have Reese back. I thought that Arsenal then had Reese Nelson in there as a player going forward that they're going to utilize. And I realized they're not playing the kid. They're not playing Reese Nelson. So I think Reese Nelson should have made a move from Arsenal, to be honest. A club like Newcastle fit Reese Nelson type of football, that fast break football. I think he should have made the move. I think that was a bad move for Reese Nelson going back to Arsenal. I don't really
Remember
think
that as an
it's
Arsenal
helping him.
fan, watch every match where Arsenal play. So why I think he was there, he stayed there, is because he was actually doing well. He scored one of the biggest goals in the Arsenal season last year. A last minute winner, a missile. And contextually, he was doing well. He was doing well and he was up there and he offered something different. I think he has improved as well in terms of his position and his consistency. He has improved great. Because when he come in inside, the drop off is not that huge. But I think his lack of game time there is gonna affect him. He's playing in. He might get a run. He get run last year in the Europa as well. But I don't know if they'll give him a run in the Champions League, like how in the Champions League now. And we're doing well. We're tapping the group and thing. So I don't know if he can break into this team because ahead of him is Smith Rowe. Trossard is ahead of him on the wing as well. On the left wing. He performs better on the left than he does on the right. I don't know if Arteta will try to train him to be more of a right winger than a left winger. Because him like to cut in similar to what Saka will do. So him like cut in.
Yeah. And he's not gonna play over. What about Jamal Lowe? Because we're gonna go through these players that we think that a lot of people is gonna be asking about. Jamal Lowe. Is this the time you bring back Jamal Lowe? Because I don't think it's just not the team that calling Jamal Lowe. I think Jamal Lowe will always choose family over this team as well. Because there was a few times that Jamal Lowe was called and he opted out and opted not to come and play. So I think maybe the coaches are probably getting a bit frustrated with him not taking the call. Would you bring back Jamal Lowe?
Jamal Lowe is one of my favorite players, for play for Jamaica. Quite frankly, me no know what's going on with him, why them not call him. And me literally don't know what's going on with the dog. Right? But he's playing now for Swansea. I am not familiar with how he's performing, to be honest. But in all honesty, bro, me not sure if me not sure if Jamal Lowe is the answer.
Yeah.
Maybe I think he will be better coming in than some other man though. If you get what I say, but if we can go out there and find somebody better, I think so we should do it. Because I still think we need depth there. But Jamal Lowe is our best option. But it don't look like a coach I fancy him, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you see Jamal Lowe helping our team?
Yes, definitely. I think he can help. I think he's better than everybody else who is in that position. You understand what I said? But I don't think he's performing. As I said, I haven't seen much, but I've been keeping track of certain things and I haven't been keeping track of Jamal Lowe, to be quite honest. You know what I mean? But me no know if him is the answer, but him better in terms of quality wise, I think him better than all of the other options. Because I think there was a player even called Blair Turgott who I didn't know what him do to get dropped out of Jamaica side, but
well, he had a monster knee injury.
Okay.
Yeah, he's actually just recovering. I think he missed the entire season. No, in the Swedish league, but I think his club did win the Swedish league. When he came back, when he wasn't playing for Jamaica, so he was playing well. I don't think Blair Turgott will get another look in for Jamaica.
Me neither.
Yeah, I think he was mismanaged by Theodore Whitmore, and that basically just sink his career there. So I don't see him. Is there any more players, guys, that you think that Jamaica need to take a look at? What about Ronaldo Cephas? I think Ronaldo Cephas should be in the team, bro. I honestly believe that. I think
100%.
he's something different. He's an anomaly.
100%.
Yeah, I think he should be in the
Jay
team.
Taylor.
And especially
in a Jamaica side.
Especially going up against this South American team. Maybe sometimes things not working. You can add a player like that for some punch.
Look, no man, if you're playing wing football, and we have one of the fastest wingers in Europe, and we're not playing him on our side, and we're talking about raw pace. I'm just looking at you and push the ball and run, and you're not having that player in the Jamaica side. I think that we need justice, bro. We need justice for Cephas, bro.
Yeah,
because that youth fit in a Jamaica side. I heard people clamoring and calling for Paris to be included. I heard people clamoring and calling for Normal Campbell to be included, and none of them now do Cephas do.
No.
So I guess it's just biased towards one player and against another player, because that is something which is very prevalent, in Jamaican society. Where you hear some man talking, them call themselves coaches and coach that, brother. The man are the biasest thing on earth. Because anybody who play football at Jamaica on any level knows that that is where one of the biggest biases. But man is picking favorites and just a busy boy. So
that's true.
That is what we see maybe happening now, where you have some man who just not rate Cephas, but Cephas is performing at a better level than the two previously mentioned people where they were clamoring for.
Yeah.
So we need Cephas, justice for Cephas, bro.
And Karim Paris came in, and Karim Paris showed that he's not ready. People, the phone line is now open. You can call in. The numbers on the screen, +45 914 777 67. So you can call in and give your thoughts on which player you think Jamaica can use to bolster this team. Because if it's one thing that we all can agree here is that we do need players. We do need somebody else to come in now and help to take this team over the top. Kemar Roof here, Jermaine Blake said Kemar Roof retired. Why him can? I think we have to look past Kemar Roof. He's getting injured a lot. Not giving you an entire season, so I don't even know where he is in his footballing career right now. Cephas should be there. Lloyd Kelly for the future. Don't know who the player is. Tupper mismanaged a lot of players. That's why I can't rate him as a coach, says J. Ross. I'm not sure on Cephas yet. Valor Roof was injured. Yes, I think so. Mars too far unless JFF get a rocket. Yeah, it's like it's hard for flying Cephas. But Cephas isn't depth for just an addition to see what he has. Yeah, I think Cephas should get a look in. JFF, I carry feelings for Cephas because he did ask for first class ticket. Oh, wow. You can't leave out Cephas. I wouldn't leave out Cephas. I need Cephas to be in this team. I was so excited when he got the call up. We wouldn't be having this conversation. Cephas wasn't a native to Jamaica. With saying that, I think he's okay, but not a big miss. How many goals have Cephas scored? Ah, come on, no, Mr. United. That's a bit brutal, man. What about Andre Gray? I think Andre Gray time has passed. Andre Gray time has passed. I think he's in the Saudi league and he's any good midfielder, Ishmael King. Ishmael King, I think the coach said today on the interview with Simon Preston that he will be speaking to players. That was my favorite thing in the interview. That's what I took away from the interview. I was like, thank God. At least he knows we need players. That was the first step. I needed the coach to know that we need players. And him saying that, that's good. He said he'll be going to England, and then January will be the Jamaica, the time where he look at Jamaican players. Local, but there's no, it's Jamaica Guna. Is it any players in the local league that is putting their hands up where you can really say they deserve even a slight looking? Anybody in the local league?
To be quite honest, I haven't been paying much attention to the local league. I have been watching matches since the last 2 weeks. I don't think I can use that to judge honestly how they're performing. But where we need the help, do we have players who are performing in that position? Do we have a midfielder that is standing head and shoulders above everybody else here? Do we have that? That is the question.
Jamaica Guna has just joined. Jamaica Guna, what says you? I think your mic is muted.
Jamaican Guna there a long time. Jason Guna now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, understand the mix up. It's very close. So yeah, big up everybody, big up JT, big up Jamaica Guna, big up the chat and everything.
Jamaica Guna, why you think sound so? Cause one time remember you changed something and it just sound clear, but now it sound very
Let me see if I can. I remember this. May I use an earpiece? May I use one and put on the other one?
Yeah. You might have pick up the static from like one
side. That sound any better?
It sound much better.
All right, cool. So yeah, what may I say is I understand the hardline approach with the, if you don't want to play for go or whatever, right? But that's why I hark back your mind to back when Gray was with Bailey at Leverkusen. It's from back then that Bailey was trying to get Gray to play with us, right?
Okay. Right. No, I didn't know that.
Okay, so back from those times, Gray Bailey was talking to Gray about potentially playing for us. And at the time, Damari was not ready to kind of, make his choice for his allegiance, and, he decided to wait until later. Now, if we are to take the approach that you have, right, with all these younger players who are not ready to commit either way yet, would you say that you're pleased with Damari Gray and what he's been able to add to the team?
Yes, so we leave them. So what I'm saying, Jamaica Guna, we leave them till the next cycle when they're ready. But what are we gonna do if them don't want to come and play? We have to allow them out.
Yes, but you're saying okay, that's fine, but that's not what it sounds like you're saying. What you're saying is, I hear about them Monday, them for go and this and that. But what if like 2 years later them want to play for us?
When World Cup done, you mean? Because if the team qualifying, qualifying, bro, and them never ready, we don't want them again, for World Cup, But just I tell you that's my stance, Any man when I want to sign up, it come like a man no want help you prepare nothing for the pot. As the pot cook, I'm forced off plate, sit down round table ready for
the main point I'm making is if I was to accept your stance that you're taking with these players, right now, I would not want Damari to come play when he did come play because he had turned us down before. That's the only point I'm making. Just because somebody not ready to make the decision, don't mean that later down in life we won't be balling them name and saying them are the greatest thing. That's all I'm saying.
Let's hope them improve in a them career, though, too, as well. We don't know how good they will be a couple years from now and the talent that Jamaica will produce anyways coming up, too.
That's fine. That's fine. All of those things we don't know. And I'm saying, since we have so many variables we don't know, why would we want to write off anything? Let's just keep an open mind about these things. That's all I'm saying. There's no need
let me ask Jamaica, Jason Guna. Let's say you're bringing these set of players now, work hard, and you have a pool of players and got the team to the World Cup, do well in the Copa America. And then you have some of these guys that we've been trying to get show up when it's World Cup time. You go drop some of them money, we put in the work and get you there. For them man there, we never want come put in the work for you.
I'm not saying that you must automatically do it, but the point I'm making is if there are like, all right, for example, we're just talking about a few players, and when we got to Mason Greenwood, the narrative was different. It wasn't sounding like what you were talking about Omari. So my question is that because Greenwood is at a certain level that you think we can wait?
No, the reason why I said that, Gona, and you have sense, the situation around Mason Greenwood is a little bit more tricky when it comes to the media, and the Manchester United situation is still not really hashed out. He's still a player on loan. And let's say Manchester United plan to bring him back or something and stir up a next big row again. We don't know how that might affect him mentally of wanting to even come represent Jamaica. It might set him back mental. I'm just saying, I just talk about variables. There's a lot of variables involved with Mason Greenwood, and based on his situation. I think that's why I set his situation aside. It's not talent based, because if he was playing and had the opportunity and he doesn't want to play for England, and we try to get him and he doesn't want to play, what we are going to do? We just low him.
Right. The just lowing part, me totally understand. But it's sometimes when you talk about it, it's like you want to go past that and say, yo, me not even want them man, they not even exist again, you know? And I don't understand that, because if we were to take that stance with some of the players that play for us right now, who in the past we have asked to play, whether it's formally or players who play for us want them to play for us and they turn it down, then that simply means right now we shouldn't be celebrating Omari Gray, because he could have come 5-6 years ago, but he decided to wait and see how his career played out. I'm not going to hold that against none of these ballers. None at all.
I think that Jamaica wasn't recruit.
What I agree with is when you bring up the point of the timing of when these guys say they want to play. If it's just about, let's see if they make the World Cup, I totally agree. You should not just be cherry picking, trying to wait and see what happens. I can agree with that. But my only point is, I'm not ready to dismiss any player until I see them play for another country. That's all I'm saying. Because the same way you say man dodging cap for us, you know, we don't know the inner workings of some of these other places. They might be wanting to call some of these players, and because the player tell them, hey, we're not ready to decide where we want to play yet, them not get called. We don't know that. I mean, with Omari, it's obvious. He's not getting called to England main squad. But Omari was always in the youth setups for England, and he hasn't been recently. So it's not because he's not playing good, because he's doing well at Ipswich. So you don't think there's something in that he's not even getting called for the English youth setups when he was perennially always involved all the way through?
Yeah. I don't know the situation with that. But as I said, after my information is that he's not ready to play for Jamaica, and that's why I say just allow him till if the next cycle around and he's still there and there is space for him, because I hope that there's other top talents breaking through who are of Jamaican descent and are locally or anywhere in the diaspora, where we probably don't even need those same guys to come around. Because that's football, you know. There's other people who are gonna come through as well. I do understand what you're saying, though, Jason Guna, as saying that not to shelf any players. But my thing is, we saw we don't want no more Robbie Earl in our team.
Yeah, I believe that time, the Simoes, while he probably had a good thing in his mind, he had to surely realize that if there were players that had the English descent that were with the team in qualifiers, that the ones who came after they qualified were always going to be looked at a certain way. So I don't know how he didn't realize that would maybe mess up the whole chemistry in the team at the time. So I can see that's what I say. Of everything you have said, that's the one thing I will agree with you on. That the timing of when they accept the call needs to be taken into consideration as well. Because it can't be a case where you don't want to put in the work that the other man then put in, and they come and reap the benefits of the work of the other man then. Yeah. That I can totally agree with you there. But it's just the part about, you know, if a man no want to play for we now, then him for go. Like I can't subscribe to that, especially knowing that, you know, this is a huge decision for them in their professional careers, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think it means them don't love Jamaica if them don't commit to Jamaica on the first call, because they have all their options to weigh. Just like if two sides want them have to pick what is best for them. It's the same thing when with this dual national stuff that's been created by FIFA now. There's gonna be situations where the player just want to see where the chips fall. You know what I mean? And as long as it's not a matter of waiting only to see if Jamaica can qualify to something, and it's about them just wanting to make the best decision for them, then I think we should give them the time. That is totally understandable.
You can chime in, Panda one. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
So when me think about this Omari Hutchinson situation now, is this Omari Hutchinson forward at Jamaica play 2 practice games. It's not like he hasn't shown interest anymore to represent the country. Play 2 practice games. Cool. Now when it is time for forward and lock it in, the dog now forward and lock it in terms of playing a full cap. Are you to play for Spurs right now? My father name David Johnson.
Yeah,
David
Brennan
Johnson.
Johnson.
Come play some practice match for Jamaica. Must have scored 3 goals in a 2 game or 4 goals in a 2 game, something like that. Mash it up. See? But those are just practice games. Eventually, he may not go play for Northern Ireland or one of them countries. And I do nothing with him career. If me play at Jamaica, he may be a legend. But him choose to go play at Northern Ireland or one of them countries, then I'm become a nobody. And his son now is now playing for, I think, Northern Ireland. Yes, his son is the outer player for Spurs. See, where he used to there.
Yeah, Brennan Johnson.
Yeah. Brennan Johnson. So you say with the Omari Hutchinson situation, bro, within context, if Omari Hutchinson don't forward and come lock it in within the next, let's say, 3 months, him for go. See? Because there's no reason why you would have come play 2 practice match for Jamaica. Right? And then when Jamaica were quarterfinals of the Nations League, when Jamaica is in the Copa, all of the variables them for represent Jamaica is there. There's never going to be a higher level that's going to be where we at now, unless we win the Nations League and win Copa. When we win Nations League and win Copa, then you can say, all right, Jamaica look like the mean business now. But we're qualified for we're in good positions for both of them, right? And you are telling me there's no other in any scenario that's possible that him can't say him not go forward as Jamaica come cap himself and captain himself. He missed the Gold Cup for no reason whatsoever. Oh, I was just bedding in because of whatever reason. Bala, you need to forward and come declare yourself. No. Else when time to reach down in the system and with a weird down near in a hexagon or wherever the mile hexagon or whatever it may be, weird down to say I want to run in and want to say, oh yeah, I want to be a part of that scenario. You know? No, brother. And no at the time, so we can bed in, jelly in with the other players them that are going to be sharing, find out what's the best position for you, do 2 little practice match, do some little thing, build up a profile at the same time too. Because you're now an international player. But nobody feel like you're going to wait when it's nice, then you're running. Because you don't give you an indicator, say you want to come represent it. I know you come move sideways, like you're a crab. So forward I go, bro. That's my stance.
You think Omari Hutchinson coming to play for Jamaica, Guna, him found out that international football is a bit hard? Because those games were very hard for him, you know.
All right, they were very hard for him and performed good in a one and performed horribly in the next one. Right? So he showed both sides of him game, the good and the bad. But listen what I say to you. It's an international football. It that why I think some of the ball in them love because they want the rough and tumble, they want the hardcore, the dirt, the grind. Why I think the African players go play African Nations Cup? Why them do it? Why the best ball of them African origin? Find them with African Nations Cup. All man born in France, man born in England, Ghana African Nations Cup and play. Because them want that grind there, that hardcoreness there. Them want feel them origins. So them and them forward there on a vacation, them forward there. Them forward there on a battlefield. Them forward there to say, yo, dog, I work where I go work because we love them on the ground and feel that Jamaican energy that we know. So we feel like, we feel real now. We feel like we're good with yourself. Same like if a Chinese man and Jamaican well want dream for go back to China. That's and our people are people who are very strong culturally, so we're hard for lose the culture. So your grandmother born in England and she still have the Jamaican culture now. You understand me? I say? So we're happy for the ball come give it to a local tester, but in a real life, brother, you have to commit yourself to the thing. No, brother. I mean, a business how in your age you play good level football right now, championship you play about bad man.
Yeah. He's
So
coming
you
off
need
the
to
bench.
forward now, come do it now, brother. Hutchinson me attack. No,
Yeah.
come forward now, keep yourself forward and mash up the Copa and lift your profile. You see?
I think Jamaica gonna. I think the Omari Hutchinson. I look at it in a few different ways. I look at it as Omari Hutchinson. I feel that when he came to play for Jamaica, right? I stand by this, and I'm just speculating. That's just my this knock that I have about this. I felt that when he came to play for Jamaica, he still had hopes and still dream of playing for England. Because you have to remember, all his peers are going through the England setup. I feel like England was overlooking Omari Hutchinson. And he then put on the Jamaican jersey to let England know him serious. So to me, it was a game of just as you said, like somebody in a relationship and the person who want married them, so them start date somebody else, though them not really love the person with them a date, if you make sure you pop the question. So I felt that Omari Hutchinson basically used Jamaica as a leverage, him and his team. That's how
Well,
I
well,
feel.
well. Just so you know, JT, that
Mm.
that strategy did not work because he was not in the squad for the under 21 this summer, where all in peers were playing and winning the cup for England. So if that was what he was doing, it failed miserably because he did not get called to any England team because of playing for Jamaica.
Yeah, but they also said that the English team spoke. The English setup, they spoke to him after he played for Jamaica and let him know that he is in their plans, their future plans. It's just not yet.
Well, it was lip service, or because he never. I mean, I don't know. He must have been looking at a U21 setup and saying, "Boy, if I want to be in England's eyesight for the next 5 to 10 years, I would need to be a part of that team," and he wasn't. So
Yeah.
I don't, he can listen to what they're saying, but they're not the action showing different.
Let me ask you a question, Jason Guna. It's like a woman I said she love you, but she no want there with you. She love you, do you know? She love you from the bottom of her heart. She love you with everything. And you she plan to marry in the future, but she can't be with you. How do you look at that?
I look at that is possible because I've actually had that situation in my life. A girl tell me she love me, and she not want there with me because I owe me stay. So that is possible.
Okay,
Somebody
so
can have,
it's possible that's a whole Jamaica stay then too.
yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
It could have be you. The situation can be a Jamaica, a Jason Guna situation.
I just want to clear up something from earlier when we did say. Remember, when we did talk about the Mari Gray at Leverkusen, I said this specifically. I said whether Jamaica tried to get him formally or informally, which I only know about the informally because I heard Damari Gray himself on an interview say that Bailey had been talking to him about the Jamaica setup from they were together. So everyone in the chat saying that I'm lying and Jamaica wasn't looking at him. I never said that the JFF sent a letter to him or anything. I just said what the player told us, which was that when he was with Bailey at Leverkusen, Bailey brought up to him several times about looking into Jamaica and looking about getting his passport. So I know that out of the player's mouth. So I don't know how I could make up anything. He told us that.
Who told her? What did you just say?
Damari Gray, in an interview when he first, decided to play for us, said that it's something he had been thinking about for years. And it came up even more when he was at Leverkusen with Bailey, who was trying to convince him to sort out his paperwork then. And at the time, he just wasn't ready to make that jump. So I'm just saying, I'm not making up anything when I say that it's something that's been in his mind from a long time. And he just decided to go ahead and do it in the last couple of years. But it's something that Bailey was talking to him about when they were teammates at Leverkusen.
Hear what this person says. JT, stop man, you know what go and make him do that? You can't just spread false news. You know, Jamaican people stay, and sometimes I them think I make the ball and them don't want to come play for Jamaica. Brother, if them even did have rumors say a JT make the Omari Hutchinson don't want to come play for Jamaica. People don't cut the foolishness, man. Me and one of the person them we call for Omari Hutchinson when me even said to Mr. Dennis Chung on stream, I said, Dennis, if we don't make this youngster escape, it would be a bad thing. On a need for see if we can talk to him and get him in the setup. And Mr. Chung said, yes, I'm sure we're gonna do our best. And he came to play for Jamaica. But I keep saying his experience playing for Jamaica, it wasn't good. The first match he played for Jamaica, we pick up 6. The second match he played for Jamaica, he then put him on a field where a Rockstone he make out. Still performed very well. Then he had probably his worst football game of his career at the National Stadium. And then the Jamaican fans were very harsh. Another thing people don't understand, when Omari Hutchinson was in that stadium playing, you think them Jamaican fans, they did business at Omari Hutchinson, they Arsenal? Them just see a man out there where lose the ball. So when you go tell them fans, they will did a call him, who will name and I say him to come off. It was a tricky situation. I think the coach handled it well by keeping Omari Hutchinson out there, but maybe that could have been the thing that broke the camel's back. It could have been the thing where he kept him out there and the pressure was too much. And after the game, he's just like, mate, I'm not ready for this, man. This is like they were just talking, chatting mad, you know what I mean? Mad thing down their yard, You see me? Maybe something like that. So I don't know. I just feel like his experience for Jamaica hasn't been a nice one. So I can understand that. So
if that jerk up the dog, Evans, then him not ready for big man football. Me not feel like that jerk up the dog, Evans, because I'm sure that he has gotten worse abuse than that in England from opposing teams. So I don't buy that. And we're talking about a person who played games in the Premier League. So I don't buy that.
I don't buy that the fans would have make him don't come back.
No, and I'm not buy that. Me just feel like said this. I'm not subscribe to J Taylor conspiracy theory neither. See? So just to get that on record. The words of J Taylor does not reflect all of the people on the panel. See?
Yes.
All right, cool. So the dog, here what the problem with when we have the dog, no brother. The opportunities were there to forward in and come lucky in yourself. See, and the wickedest thing I've heard, a certain coach who is now a coach of a prominent high school in the finals of the Manning Cup. He said them man didn't want to come play for Jamaica because the man didn't want to lock in himself for Jamaica.
Who
style Jamaica, right?
Who's he?
So a coach, man, a prominent coach. So who shall not be named? So who no. You know, I'm sure somebody's gonna drop it in the comments, right? So me not too I give the dog nobody a leeway right now because I'm already forward, and if him feel like, and that is a feeling when me are feeling, but me not gonna say it. Like J Taylor coming in conspiracy theory, me not gonna say it, but I have a weird feeling about why him come play matches that are not international matches to lock in himself. I find that very peculiar. But as I said to you yesterday, I say it again, I pluck out my eyeball and I one eyeball upon him. I watch him because I say, where dog I deal it. Because him just do something look shaky, we look very Robert Earl-esque. You see me? He use Jamaica side to pivot himself. In case people don't know, he use Jamaica side to pivot himself and write a book and all sort of something. So he never really want to be a part of nothing. He just want to use Jamaica side to talk about something, same go World Cup. So that was it. You know, and you find even fellow English ballers burn off the whole skin off him. You understand what I'm saying? And you have not seen him say any connection to any Jamaica. You have not heard him mention that he played in the World Cup already. Him just know him eating food and him going about in business. So him use Jamaica. And it was one forward me here and Jamaica forward too. Where they try to play for Jamaica and them fight him out for almost 2 years before the dog couldn't get him thing to come play for Jamaica. And then them turn on and blame the baller. And I said the baller never want to come. See? So we have to be realistic. And me have no my broad belt out, my broad board out. Yeah, and just wait for the dog should up me the wrong way, around the wrong angle.
JT.
Yeah, man, I bat off me that fine body, man, cause me not give no away. I'm young and no, I them ball I want. Reese Nelson, look now. He said Reese Nelson did follow the Jamaican play 2 or 3 non-official games, and then go back at Arsenal, go sit down on the bench, and go like eat at a nag in a game.
Same treatment.
Same treatment. Chop up the head and just slap off of your body like guacamole. Yeah, me I say. Yeah, bro. Me have no mercy for them dog. I them young youth that want see him like you see Deshaun Bernard forward and come make him know say yo that side them want play for. A young baller, that young Manchester United prodigy, bro.
And I wonder something to before
Lambakisa, I want big baller in a youth. I want me so much time. I tell you, Lambakisa a big baller. Lambakisa will be one of the best product Jamaica see, you know. Yeah, and the youth forward Jamaica from him at 19, you know, youth.
Yeah.
Omari Hutchinson a rampant man, dog. That me I tell you.
Come see, Lambakisa, I'm gonna let you go, Jason Guna. Lambakisa develop one like a stop and go now. We have to go find a name for it, Guna. He have a like a stop and go and just put him foot on it and roll it. Gone. Me see him to do that consistently in a game and just run around people down the flank. I mean, I say, wow, Lambakisa look like he's getting certain and more certain in his game. Before I let you go, Jason Guna, when Mikel Antonio, I know some people are going to use the age difference, but look when Mikel Antonio took the call up for Jamaica. Mikel Antonio, I think, was in the running to be the leading goal scorer in the EPL. People are saying like, whoa, me even hear commentator in an EPL game, I say, how did Southgate let Mikel Antonio go and play for Jamaica? Because Mikel Antonio did hot. Like Mikel Antonio was scorching hot at that time. Mikel Antonio could have played for England. Mikel Antonio opened up the England gate right there, so. And he took the call, I think, at a pivotal time in his career where he peaked. That was 2 seasons ago, where Mikel Antonio probably, that's the best Mikel Antonio will get. And he chose to play for Jamaica. So enough respect to Mikel Antonio as well. And I'm wondering, though, if players like Omari Hutchinson, they were some of the players of the reaction that came off Saka them missing the penalty and they start getting the monkey name calling and the bashing.
Yeah, Omari Gray was one of them too, you know. Was one of those players who really did take it serious because they thought that. But look at it, it's still him reaching Sterling to this day. Sterling is one of the hottest players, the man yet still him can't get back in England cap. Where people about say the dog should not in a squad and the dog get overlooked because of a person who's performing at a less level than him.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's a situation like that, and then now they start him regretting.
Jack Grealish are Sterling. Who is at right now?
So I'll let Jamaica Jason Guna answer that since I was holding him the thing for.
Yeah, no, Sterling is definitely performing at a higher level than Grealish this season, I would say.
See it there? But I Grealish get the call. Sterling get the call. And it's not like him a 200-year-old either. Them call 30-year-old ball all the while. So why isn't Sterling there? So you will find that happening right across Europe, England. And a lot of these players are picking up to that. So that's why, as I say, you see the young ball, them come Lembakis and them you look at you. Them could Lembakis are gonna play between, I think, 2 more countries, you know. And the dog forward early. Come represent and nail down in place and then his squad right now as a starting right back, don't it? Me rate them out the dog, cause the man them forward Shirley dog. Bobby Reed and the man they never forward when they reach 30.
No, Bobby
Reed forward early dog. Man them forward them peak.
Yeah.
Yo, what's the message here, bro? The man the Mario Gray forward in peak when they mathematics.
Yeah. So yeah, Demarai Gray still had the opportunity to.
Of course.
He could have held out a bit longer.
Yeah, so when you talk about the don't forget that Mikel Antonio was made the England bench, you know. Remember saying get called up and an injury make him not forward and on the field, you know. Don't forget, you know. Oh, and that still choose to come at Jamaica. There's no benefit to Mikel Antonio playing for Jamaica, you know, bro.
No benefit. It actually
you know, lift him profile or drop him profile or nothing. The man bring him profile and lift it up and bring him come at Jamaica. Come give you some hype. Me have to respect the dog for them thing there, brother. Because the man forward when them hot dog.
I agree.
And England was balling out for a physical forward. You see me?
Yeah, and people, the number to call in is on the screen, +4591 477 67. A lot of time people say they can't find the number. The number is right there on the screen. Let us know. Is Jason Guna is saying that he won't bench any players and just put them one side. We should just wait and see. I believe that if I'm building an army, more soldiers were ready up. Um, right now we don't want too much reserve soldier. You know, right now the thing gets serious. I hope we are going to war down South in America next year. And soldiers say them now want come a training, them now want come fire the machine. We have to left some of them soldiers there road, Jason Guna. We have to left some of them soldiers there.
Well, just keep the same energy there, because we need midfielder, right? And Lewis Baker been a tell we know for a couple season well. So why if him ready to come now and we need midfielder still? You have to tell him to just sit over there, so.
Brother, I not even think about them and they not even cross my mind when he come to play for Jamaica. He can't do anything he want to do. Lewis Baker can't do anything he want to do. Him say him not play for Jamaica. It's like a girl who say she don't want you and you get up every day a stalk her, brother. Me not depend that.
No, when me agree with you is, me not say we fi start them. But me I say if Lewis Baker wake up next week, I say, you know what? Me made this thing for years. I'm ready now. I have my passport. I'll accept a call if you call me. Due to what we need in our team. You tell me, say, yeah, nah, go.
Well, Lewis Baker, they play now.
Well, me just say Lewis Baker as a midfielder.
No, but when they play now? When they play now?
As far as me know, him not play from season start.
We don't want him. Him still anyway. They not play. Him sit down there. We don't want him.
Yo, JT.
What about the brother named Hayden then? Since he might play.
Isaac Hayden, him worse.
Yo, JT,
him worse. Jason Gona, I better low Isaac Hayden conversation.
Him worse.
You know, for wheel out the broadboard 7,000. The broadboard 7,000 elite level.
You know the difference between you and I reasoning about these things.
Yeah.
You are set things forget a big forward.
Yeah, me entertain. I have to entertain.
Exactly. So as somebody where not in the music space, when me I talk about the thing, me I take a more measured approach. That's all me I say.
Measured. All right.
When I have to try.
All right. Here what my problem with you is. Here what my problem with you is now. Here what my problem with you is. It's a measured is good enough. And measured is nice and it sounds good on paper. But it's in the application of certain things, you have to be forceful and you have to be extreme. You have certain things where you cannot be measured in, my G. You can't just take measured right across the board. You have to know if apply measured when it's necessary. In this case, if we're going to go to Isaac Hayden, who is now almost 28 years old, and Jamaica try call this brother from him at 23, and this man go around. When him star up the midfield and the centre back for Newcastle in the Premier League, and we say, Ray, big baller. Go to Jamaica. And the dog, I said, the man whisper in the dog is and said, bro, there's a chance that he might be in the England setup. Same thing with Oldgate. Yeah, them same thing with all of them, man. Yo, you might be in the Jamaican England setup. So just hold out and we'll get you a game. You want to play one game for England or 2 games for England.
you get
when you can come be a hero at Jamaica.
Yo, JT.
Right? So hold on. So what my issue is that is not measured. That is broadboard. There is measured when it comes to Mason Greenwood, because you understand that Mason Greenwood is going through a little situation. Yeah. And the dog, say he have a problem with the press. He's on loan, all of these things. He's not really performing at the best either in La Liga. I see a couple matches with him look kind of sluggish. But you can see quality. Him touch is still there, him movement is still there, but him just like maybe a second half. So that is just farm and practice. And once I think he get up there, but let's break it to the end of the season, then we can see what I want. But a quality. You know what I mean? So film thing is different. Omari now, forward and play 2 match for the side. 3 match. Play against Catalonia. Right? And the 2 Trinidad match then. You dig me? No, that's a different context. That is not measured, even though Isaac Hayes never played for Jamaica side yet. Me watch interviews where the man that about associate himself with Jamaica, none at all. So me not talk about that. Because we cannot be, we have to be realistic. We're talking about human beings now. Some man have affinity with them father and some man don't. Some man have affinity with them mother and some man don't. Some man have affinity for Jamaica and some man don't. You have people who go foreign where you don't know about Jamaica and you don't know nothing at all about no Jamaican nothing. Yeah. And then you have people where they are foreign with no and connected with them Jamaican roots. You what I said to you. So
but may I disagree with you, Guna. I think you don't understand. Say, Mason Greenwood is having. I think Mason Greenwood is one of the best players in La Liga right now. The man
me watch match with him and him no look. If him found in Jamaica.
No man, that early
on
in the season, brother.
No. Listen me, man. Context, J Taylor. Yeah. Mason Greenwood. Where in the day? Him not then nowhere near this or no, brother.
No, I just him fitness, brother.
All right, so hold on, man. So that's why I say in context. Right now, with the dog there, call him now and put him in Jamaica side. Me not talk about that part there. Me not talk about say he's on loan, and because of the England people you know are seen, because you know so them have him as a specific person doing a specific thing, even though he was clear, them still want to hold it against him, even though them never applied the same energy when it came to the boy that used to be the captain for England because in white, right? So we know that already. We don't have to go into that. What we have to say is this: Mason Greenwood, where he was at, him not nowhere near this. But at the level him at now, him still good enough to forward in the Jamaica side. That is it.
Facts.
Yeah, because you're gonna have Soge saying, you know, talk to the guys
and just
4 minutes on the bench, and you know, you got your cap in. You get you back on the.
Yo, JT, the thing with the ball of them, when I want forward, cause Bell do an interview over there, you know, I look at podcasting, as most of the ball of them still were eligible. Them grow, them have them Jamaican roots over there with them, eat them Jamaican food, everything Jamaican over there. But the thing what Bella say, him never really was. England was him first choice. To tell you the truth, him playing as straight. Him say England was him first choice. See him way, cause like him say, him mother, him have some of him family them born, him siblings them born in Jamaica, I think, and most of when him father and mother come here, no, him mother born in England. Him mother born in England and him auntie and him uncle them born in Jamaica. But them still have the Jamaican in them, brother. But most of them, bro, when you're there now on professional, they are on professional place, bro. We have ball game and that's the media there where everybody watch the league. Them are going to get that highlight there in England. Sometimes it is a psychological thing on the player them, bro. Me I tell you the truth. It's a really a psychological battle to say, yo, me I got just.
Oh, this done?
Yeah, man.
All right, watch out now. I'm sure. Me open your eye on that thing. Me got England couple time, bro. See? This I want to understand. I'm going to see it clear. You have some places in the world where Jamaican culture strive. See? And culture is not something where it's not color related, you know. It's just something that is us. So let me give you an example. What do you know? Me I watch one program named one program where them blindfold some people. And they, like them blindfold one girl. And them blindfold the old people them. And then them tell them say, here we go now. Only if you pick out who out of them set of people as black. And the man them vote out the whole of the black man them left a white man. Because when him ask him a question or when him reply to something, him reply with the right thing where a black man would have replied. Because the youth grew up in a black community. So him grew up in a black culture. Mm-hmm. So even black people, whenever grew up in a hardcore culture like him, get voted off. Because black people grew up in a white home. Yeah, and they did the same thing with a black girl. And everybody voted out the white people them and left the black girl on it. And you know why? Because the black girl was adopted by white parents.
Jesus Christ.
So she grew up in a white environment. She have a white name, where we call a white name a Becky, or one of them something there. So it's cultural.
Becky Sue.
Right. So now let's bring that back to where we are talking about now. When me there England, what one thing that I noticed from the jump is that the Jamaican culture is number one, celebrated, 2, copied, and 3 is extremely strong, even stronger than parts in a Jamaica itself. You have Jamaican culture in England that is stronger than parts of Jamaica itself. I'm a man who live uptown, so I can tell you that.
Uptown.
All right. So listen me carefully again. So the culture that some of these players are exposed to is extremely similar to where we live. We might think it's different because we take bus and we poor and get to their England too. Bad man, they are England too. Warrior, gang, this gang over here, so that gang over there, them have them affiliations in England too. And it's real. It's not like if they are in Europe and you see they are Europe and you see a man cook curry goat, and when the man put curry goat, he might put callaloo in the curry goat.
Jesus Christ.
You overs me, I said to you, curry goat with the Irish them and the thyme and the carrot them a float on the top and the curry real yellow.
Goat curry.
As when we reach England, I eat Jamaica food. I eat Jamaica food. I eat Jamaica food at England. I eat Jamaica food with yam and banana and them something. I remember England, my high school place. But the culture is super strong. So that is why because the Jamaicans that went there, they kept their culture with them.
Yep.
That's why the Jamaicans went there from in the 70s and the 60s. Them kept them culture with them. And it transcends straight down. So even if your grandmother is a Jamaican, you gotta have some you're gonna know what dumpling is, you're gonna know what fried dumpling is, you're gonna know what ackee is, you're gonna know what rice and peas is, you're gonna know what curry goat is and oxtail and something. You're gonna know them something because it's gonna be passed down because the culture is extremely strong. And I see this with other cultures as well. Like when I go to Germany, I'm gonna say Turkish culture. You can't know a man born in Germany, I'm gonna tell you say I'm Turkish. The culture is super strong. So it's stronger than even Jamaicans in America. The Jamaicans in England are stronger than Jamaicans living in America, unless you're born on the ground. Me I tell you that. Me there both of them. Me live in New York already. Me can tell you this, brother. The culture is stronger. In England. England people just love them Jamaicanness about them, brother. Man, I drive on a Jamaican flag on him car seat. It's different, bro. It's just a different patriotism. So when you see the man them come represent you, bro, the man them know 90% of them. I'm there. Me did them forward at my concert already. Ball of them forward backstage. Me greet the ball of them. Me not gonna name them out, but me greet maybe 8-9 baller forward come take in a show. And me and the ball of them reason and the man them say, dog, when we forward at Jamaica, dog, you know the joy it bring my brother. I come like say there's a part of me missing where them just identify with them, just connect back with it. Because I remember them born in England, them not me born in Jamaica, me never eat curry goat nowhere else yet. So if me do something and fly go way over Cypriot and say me I go eat some curry goat, me I go know what it's supposed to taste like Jamaica me born. When the man them beat them curry goat at England and them come to Jamaica, it's the same thing them I eat. You know how great that is? Just think about it in reverse. Just think about it in reverse. Don't think about yourself. Say, oh, we're born in Jamaica and them man they are space because England have space. No, bro. It's the culture is extremely close in terms of how they identify. And so the ball of them forward in your dog, them know them roots, most of them dog. But no, some man don't identify with that. So if a man don't identify with that, you just lower them. You understand me? I said, make them stay with them. I said, but Omari Hutchinson don't make you know, say, dog, I identified my culture because he has been declared, say, from a young Yukubala. Him a declare, say, him a Jamaica. Me know about him from my play under 12, brother. And, you know, him father is a Rasta man or something like that. And, you know, so we hear about the baller from some long time. You don't know how true it is when father is a Rasta. But we hear about the baller from him a play under 12. And I said, the next big thing I come out to Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan. So, you know, so we know we follow the side. So, they must say, look how you this way forward comes.
Hold on.
And then now, we see transition now with reachers and we see the baller say, I come represent the country for sure. We rate the baller. We embrace the baller. Baller forward there, people them like the baller. We like him silky skills. Them I say, yo, this youth is something special. Because we see it in the baller. The baller come give you a little temptation, and then when time if we come it now, Gold Cup coming, we can use a baller like him in the Gold Cup with them silky skills. Them the baller decides say, oh, yo, make a bedding because I say, all right, cool baller, do your thing for the bedding process. Because we understand the thing there. We have the same energy when Shamar did one bedding himself and the people them about him out and I say him forward and the dog one bedding, make the dog bedding. Well, all right, the dog a bedding, you know him a play good, him a have an excellent season. The man look wassip on the field, dog. Yeah, he's that creative spark where we is that, but him is a right winger, but him can play in the middle. But him a look on the side and say, oh, with Bailey there, me can't make the side. But if you're a baller, nobody, me no buy that. Me no buy say Omari Hutchinson got think that nobody think say himself beat them no man more than them. Them I say, oh yeah, all him can do this, me can do this better than him.
Yeah. All right, let me take some comments here. Dana,
I just want to say something about the Manning Cup, bro. JC just T4, the ref just T4 stats a while ago, bro.
But Dan, me run a show in a brother.
Sorry about that.
You see me I say like yeah man. Me I feel, interact with the people in my day. Yes, so. Because I'm not on the ground and watch JC and KC right now, my brethren. Look like me have to go a road to down the place to find Greenwood people in birth certificate. So all of Madrid, yeah, that was the problem that I heard. That them can't find him grand people in birth certificate. I guess his mom is Jamaican. You see me? That's what I heard. His dad is not Jamaican. So that's what I heard. Baker is injured. If we qualify for World Cup and Baker push up him head, one fat conk in him head to a grind. Yeah, man. Mason,
100.
One conk. All right. I didn't know that for them, man. One conk in them head, man. Yeah, man. I that the energy me I give them, man. Cause so get now go ramp with them. So get you know, I'm just gonna give Isaac it's gonna give Isaac 2 minutes, you know, and just let him just go back to the abyss. Like we did to Ivan Toney. Now he's a gambler, he's gambling on the team and stuff, and you know, they banned him from football, but we gave him 20 minutes to prove himself on the bench. And we're done with him, you know. So get this attack, you know, I'll go whisper vibes, you know, Omari Hutchinson, when he come here, we're giving him 2 minutes of fame, you know, and that's what them on the top, brother. So if them want to deal with that, or you want to come play for Jamaica and rev up the Jota bus, let's go. But bro, if you're not ready, one conk in your head. If you're not ready, go and buy your business, bro. Go do what you want to do. I don't want Jason go and misunderstand it. When you're ready, and Gus hope so when you ready, we not have some baller better than you. That's the one next thing we want place tonight to Jason Gona. When them ready, them better hope said some next youth come. See all the next youth from Arsenal, we are must say 19, and he must say he must get him Jamaican passport. He put that out on Instagram.
Yeah, Kean Edwards.
Like this youth has said from early, he might talk passport right now. Him ready up, and him a 19. Arsenal him there.
How old him is? 19?
Yeah.
Isaac Eden, how much?
Isaac Eden, I don't know.
One conk.
One conk in I made, brother. We not Isaac Eden.
Kean Edwards is 19, but he can't play midfield. That's the only thing.
What position? But it no matter what position in play, Jason. We're gonna need players everywhere.
So JT, you just say the England coach call man and give them 2 minutes and 20 minutes and drop them. If we have a baller, we are 19. We saw call him to give him a 2 minutes.
No, but
he can't make the team.
But Kean Anderson is not right now. I'm just saying that he's actually showing say him might get ready up right now, and we're not even ready for him yet. That's what I'm saying. The energy he might put towards the movement. He must show up readiness, and we know so we're not even ready for him yet. Brandon Cover, I really like the player, but I'm sure so the coach spoke to him in Austria and said, listen, you guys are gonna be the future. Not now. When World Cup come around, those players are 21, 22, 23. Hopefully by then they start turning over and making an impact. And then we can start bringing some of them. But yeah.
JT, call them in Shirley. When we see them a bad baller, call them in Shirley, cap them.
So Jason Guna, World Cup, let's say Jamaica qualify for the World Cup. We don't know who that is yet. Brandon Covers get into the Leicester first team, playing well at the CDM position. And we already know same come show, same ready. You still got to about Isaac Hayden?
No. My thing was up. I don't care who it is. I'm just saying we need midfielders. It's clear that in this current setup, we short midfielders. That's my main thing.
Oh, so you're talking specific position?
Correct, because that's what we should be doing. We can't just say, wow, everybody come and play. What if there's no place for them to play? Where we have run them down to play for?
No, but everybody but Jamaica, Jason Guna, you don't know that already, so not everybody can play. I think we did understand that already. Because we don't need center, we don't need wingers and them thing there right now.
I understand what Jason Guna is saying. Jason Guna say it's extraordinary circumstances we're in right now.
Yeah, so but me think me and Jason Guna understand.
Remember, it's Mr. Measured, you know. Hold on now. Based on where me understand, just correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to put words in your mouth. Him basically I say me personally kind of agree with him. If we have a player who we feel like is on the outskirts, we can make a special little arrangement to get them in at the side, because we really need quality in the middle of the park. So we have to make Me not say that to myself, but I understand. That is what I'm taking from it, right? He's saying we are in extraordinary circumstances now where we're not in a midfield. So we have 3 spaces in there, so where we need players for. And if we have quality coming in, even though those players might have displayed a reluctance, let me put it that way, a reluctance to forward, we should maybe make a little more, give them a little more leverage because of the need for midfielders.
Yeah. But I want to say, Jason, going all if we have no midfielder and Copa America come and them ask Isaac and them to come play and them not push out one conk, go on about them business. If them not push out for Copa America, we don't want to hear Isaac name anything to do with Jamaica football team, brother. Because when would be the time? Like, just look at the win, just look at the opportunity. No, just look at it. Where would we need Isaac Hayden if it's not 3-4 months from now to gel into the team? When team qualify, we are called for Isaac Hayden. No, bro, and Isaac Hayden, bro. I would love if he was listening to this, bro. If you're not here for the Copa America and that window for Jamaica, we don't want you to play for Jamaica anymore, bro. We respect you for what you want to do with your career, but we just move on your journey and we move on as well. But because we want people who are committed, that we want to see. Because the worst thing, we go out there and we just see, you're just going through the motions because we need a CDM and a you out there. It's not going to be pretty, bro. It's not going to be pretty. People, hit the like button on the video, people. We only have 50 likes on the video and we have 130 away here, people. Hit the like button on the video. Make we get the video up there, no, man. Make we get the video up to a bills on the video, on the like.
I just want to clear up one thing, JT, about Baker. Me kind of did miss that this past weekend he made his first appearance of the season. So it looked like he's finally back playing. Okay. He came off of the bench and played about 10 minutes.
Okay, see him get 10 minutes. People, hit the like button, man. Make us see if we can get the video over 50 likes. Because the people in my move stingy on the like button in the evening. I don't know what's going on. Christmas, when I just save up the like button for Grand Market. Come on, people. Hit the like button on the video, man. Come on. Hit the like button on the video. We need a couple more likes on the video to get the video up to at least 100 likes. And we still only have 17.
And since we are talking about midfielders, Casey Palmer was actually on the bench today in the championship. So he's back fit as well. Didn't play, but actually on the bench. So that's good. He's back from injury.
Yeah, I can work with Casey Palmer. If the coach call in a Casey Palmer, I can't say nothing. Like Casey Palmer has come and showed that he's willing to play for Jamaica. And what I liked about Casey Palmer, though he didn't look exceptional, he looked like he's willing to tackle.
Yes.
He looked like he's willing to tackle. He was just out there as a luxury player.
In the Honduras game especially, that was one thing that was very surprising to me. Our coach don't really play with an out-and-out attacking midfielder in his setup. Mm-hmm. And I was worried for him playing in that box-to-box role with the 2 midfielders, but he had like 6 or 7 tackles, which was very surprising to me. So if he can have that in his game, then I think definitely moving forward, he's one the coach should look at in the midfield.
Yeah, man. Casey Palmer, if I see the coach bring in Casey Palmer, I say the coach choose Casey Palmer again because he hasn't got a full run in the team yet as well. And I think the circumstances that he played under, he had to do more defensive work and actually show his stuff going forward. So I can work with a Casey Palmer.
Yeah, I totally overlooked Casey Palmer on that occasion. My apologies to the baller, but yeah, he one of the games he was pretty good in, and the other game he struggled a little bit. I think
the first game, I think the pitch affected Casey Palmer.
Yeah, pitch affected bad because you saw him make the pass, but the ball does not flow. The ball does not float because the ball a bum because like a bump on one big stone out of airport road. You understand what I say? So the ball never make look horrible at all. He did never look out of place. He never look coward. He never look overwhelmed and like that. So I think he's definitely the one that we need to call him back. Casey Palmer definitely is one where we need to call him back.
Yeah, man. Casey Palmer.
Someone is asking about Gibbs-White. What do you think about Gibbs-White now?
If him not ready, him stay in my yard, brother.
Well, Gibbs-White is one that when you mention how the Jamaican culture is a part of the players and everything, clearly it's a part of him because he have Jamaica tattooed on himself.
100%.
But at the same time, he's still taking you say me and Mr. Measured Boss, he's taking the measured approach because he
No,
wants.
I'm not in a measured approach, man. England him want play for.
Major boss.
No, I'm not measured him not in a measured approach. England him want play for. You make it clear.
England,
Him want play. Him love Jamaica, but England him want play for England and first choice, which is the normal thing for most of the ball. No.
Because what we have to remember, yes, Jamaica's culture is one that is world renowned. We not go around the fact that Jamaica have one of the most revered cultures and everything, right? But when we're talking about football, Jamaica don't have no revered culture in a football. And that's what we have to remember. We can't take the fact that Jamaica is this big cultural juggernaut to mean that everybody can play for Jamaica just go run for play for we. Because at the end of the day, them now run come make music, them now run come eat ackee and saltfish and breadfruit. Them have play football. So them have to take into account what is going on in Jamaica's football before they make that type of decision.
Yeah. So Casey, Gibbs-White come in.
True that still, but in relation to Gibbs-White, me, all indicators are pointing that he's going to play for England. Because you can know the commentators, look at biased England commentators them, when you hear them start gas up a player, you hear them hear them say Michael Antonio, the Jamaican striker, Leon Bailey. When introduce them when the beginning of the game, you hear them say Michael Antonio, the Jamaican striker. Hear them say Omari Gray, the Jamaican left back. Them all that try glass over it, but they mention the nationalities of everybody else, and them look at England rubbish ball of them when them have up there. When them try guess up, you see me? But Gibbs-White is a talented youth, brother. Brother, every time the youth touch the ball, you look dangerous, brother. All when the man make a bad touch, man look dangerous in the dog. The man I want wassy baller, brother. I want people to go watch some highlights of the youth. Dog. I want to see who we are looking at a youth where have the potential to be like skill wise. The man remind me of what the boy where used to play for Chelsea name or come from Belgium, man. He used to play in France in a little man. When name
Eden Hazard.
Hazard, man. Dog, the man look like Hazard when him dip on the ball, dog. Every touch where the man make look skillful, bro. G. The man I want wassy baller, dog. Me no England now let him go, dog.
Yeah, man.
And that's the baddest thing right now at England right now in terms of them under 21.
Okay, we're gonna give
and the toughest thing. So him different. Him is not in the middle where him can say, okay, yo, look like me gonna make the England side, so I'm gonna play for Jamaica instead. Him is a man where definitely knows that he's been touted to go out for England. I feel like so within the next year, him gonna get him England cap.
Okay. Let's hope him can. So Laba says, JT, join the show. I'm new to the show. Any updates? So yeah, you probably have to go back over the show, brother. But as we said, the coach said in an interview today that he will be going to England to speak to players. So we've been going through some of the players who has been in the discussion. We went over Omari Hutchinson, a player who played for Jamaica in 3 friendly internationals, haven't really decided on getting that cap for Jamaica. We just spoke about Gibbs-White. We spoke about Isaac Hayden, which is a player who would have been perfect for the position that Jamaica is wanting right now, which is that CDM position. Tyreek Mitchell is a player that we're going to talk about next. He's a right back there at Palace. And if Tyreek Mitchell hasn't got the message yet, because I don't know.
Left back,
maybe left back. Who is he going to play for at in England's team? I don't know if Tyreek Mitchell is delusional or what. I don't know what is he waiting for. Everybody if he get injured. Max Aaron again. He's another player who is a talented player. Don't seem to want to make the move to play for Jamaica.
Max Aaron stuff. You see him now. Him at the G, we still give him the W and the E and the H, Cause they right at G, I watch him too, cause bro. Yeah. From the man they are Norwich, and the man get relegated, I say, yo, you don't play in yellow and black already. Yellow and green and black already. Forward at Jamaica complain at yellow and green and black again in the dark. I'm see my go around. I'm still in the England under 21, so them still have him as a prospect. But defensively, he's not the best,
I saw him young?
Yeah, man, him young, man.
Yeah, I'm about 22 now.
Yeah, man, him young, man. Aaron's a young baller, man. When he get relegated, him about 20, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Man, a bad baller, man.
So, so we're going to call him in and give him.
Yeah, man, Aaron's a baller, man.
Yeah. So that's what we the law boss. Those are the players that we are talking about right now. Lot of players as well, young players over there at Charlton Athletic who is eligible to play for Jamaica. I'm okay with getting some good players from the championship if it helps to build our team. If some of these marquee guys that we're talking about, the Reese Nelson, some of these guys don't want to come and play, we give them the GW. Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, JT.
Big up yourself, Carla.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, big up the panel, you see me?
Yeah, man.
Just when I see it too long, just want to show some my piece or 2 fees. You see it and say, yo, I agree with what the panel say. Like they say, we need some players where kind of really want to come step up and play and show that interest. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be 100% at first, but definitely show us that, listen, you're willing to come play. I want to step in and come represent for the colors. Cause we need some players that really want to come play ball. Cause we're lacking in the midfield for real. And if we can get some fillers, real professional standard quality players, we need that. And like I say, if we can get 1 and 2 attacks, you know what I mean? Some good players are out there possible. It's hard to get some midfield players. And we all know it's not going to be easy, but if we can get 1 and 2, yeah, you see me?
Yeah.
And honestly, I do agree about Omari Hutchinson. So, like, I don't know what's going on with him, but him family and him team, the people around him have started him to, and let him know, so listen, you know what I mean? You have to make a decision now or never, you see me? Because you never know, you might miss out on an important window. This might be the peak where we see farming into play for Jamaica, meaning this Jamaican team is just, kind of seem like they're about to get it together. And if we do get the gel from the qualities that we have, we know so we can see, so we can create some massive impacts in the world of football, whether upon the World Cup stage, the Copa coming, and all of them things. You see me? So we just want to say, yo, big up the youth, man. To the JFF, hopefully them will listen. For the final note, JFF, we don't need to do better with marketing and also trying to get fans in the stands. You see me? You see me? We have this, the slogan for Jamaica team is Reggae Boys, and I leave out the Reggae to the boys. They have to bring that in and incorporate anything we need to do. Get some artists or whatever to kind of help promote sponsor. I come do some local performance and bring the people more from early because we need to support. A lot of us in the diaspora, we don't mind to come support. I wouldn't mind to come even travel. You see me? Because I do, but me just I said differently. We're not seeing enough promotion on the ground. I feel like them rely too much on the YouTubers, them, and them rely too much on the media, them, for just promote for them for free. Like, and I have to spend money to make money, and I just want to JFF, if you not listen here, you see me?
Yeah.
That's what they are, JT, and I'm vexed with the call I can't hear, Mr. That's what they are, but I better forward down and I try to make excuses why everything is perfect. I mean, up on the ground and I see a promotion. Man, I live right in the stadium yard and not got a match, bro.
That's not a good look. I think the JFF hasn't really figured out how to get people back into the stands. And I'm even struggling with how to get people back into the stands because I think that the team hasn't been doing well before for a long period of time. And I think that also affected everything. I think it was coupled with the JFF terrible management and the team not performing well or qualifying for anything. I think people kind of, Jamaica people approach.
Yeah, but people we're not performing the worst, J. Taylor.
No, I'm talking about previous. I'm not talking about no.
98 and I'm a father. When I qualified for 98 and 6 over pick up from I think I El Salvador, one of them country. Come on, man. That is not it. JFF them don't want there might be people in our some 70-year-old, 90-year-old man where they even know if you use TikTok, bro. And them man they are really, if I have marketing, I have some 90-year-old man I do marketing, father. So the difference between so the difference when Simon Preston take over for the JFF. See there is a difference. We have to know what the ball them I deal with now. We know as news break, we know a team as it break. We know one man that
Yeah, that's true. That's
and
true.
a 10 man, a one man that's just one man with a different vision, bro. You have some 70-year-old man with them who don't even know how to operate them phone. We're used to 3310.
Yeah, and then see a beer fight. May see a beer fight, Simon. Guna, may see a beer fight, Simon. If I get from Earl Bailey, just hang up your hat, no man, and retire early. Mr. Earl Bailey,
The
respectfully.
dog I eat him food. You can't. Or if you tell the dog, man, I eat him food. The man, I say, man, I come eat him food for him. So what you feel
Yeah,
like you gonna do? But me,
yeah,
I tell
Earl
you, that's
Bailey.
a
Yeah,
simple
man.
thing, bro. Me, I tell you
Yeah,
this.
it's not. Yeah, to be
You can
honest.
put together a team of 4 people and list the profile of Jamaica football side. 4. Gary, me used to do marketing. You can put together a team of 4 people and in a JFF, employ 4 people and change the dynamics of how. You just need a social media manager, somebody will control all of the media management them. You need a good cameraman for videotape and a night with a nice iPhone for videotape all the little thing them, interviews with the artists, with the ball of them. And you need somebody to bring around the ball of them about the place and make people see them so people can form affinity with them. Same thing like I see the Mari girl come to Jamaica and do it independently for the most part, according to what I understood. Him find himself down at one country school related to some of my family, them, and down there, the dog there. From the dog, go forward to Jamaica, the dog put up a black, gold, and green pool ball, saying I play pool. So the whole Jamaica knows it's a hint that if say I come to Jamaica, because the dog always have an hint on Instagram.
Yeah,
Those
man.
things are called marketing, my G. All it take is that. Nobody even knows that. You know much people at Jamaica don't know Michael Antonio play for Jamaica. I tell people that I don't think I joke, man. Them don't know Michael Antonio play for Jamaica. They have to watch Premier League at daytime, a weekend time, to see the dog flag come upside of the dog. He wasn't introduced properly to the audience. You never seen him for one sports program. You never seen him for Maverick program where you have call him for Maverick program and talk. That is how you build affinity with the audience using traditional media and new media combined.
Yeah. That's
And
the
you
fact.
don't need 200 people to do that, G. You need 4 people. Get 3 or 4 people who just graduate from UTech, or you 2 from UTech, 2 from you will just graduate in a communications or media management. And you see what a difference those 2 people can make, who are entry level people just come. You never give them a bag of money. You just pay them when they're supposed to get.
Yeah.
And in job, get them employed. 4 people can change the whole perspective of everything, but them not do it.
Them
And
now
people
do it.
look at it's a world. You have to go to the world, no, bro. And you're walking around with that literal computer in your hand every day.
No, I don't think it's a. Remember, say smartphone smarter than enough people. What we're gonna do, people? Now we're gonna jump into the group them, and we're gonna break down who we can see getting out of each group. We're gonna start with Jamaica, JS Guna, then Dandan, then Jamaica Guna. We're gonna start with Group A, JS Guna. Who do you see coming out of this group? I know a lot of people would say by default Argentina is a sure bet coming out of Group A. Who do you have coming out of Group A here? Jason Guna, and why?
All right. So for me, I will probably go with Argentina and I'm gonna go with Peru over Chile.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Peru is struggling mightily in the CONMEBOL and everything, and I think that sometimes when that happens, a team might just like the fact that they get to go in a competition where it's a clean slate, because I don't think Peru's results are a true representation of how they are as a team. I think they're better than what they've been showing. I think Chile is at a point right now where they're still struggling to forward with the next generation. I don't think they have kind of turned over enough players fast enough. They still have like Medel playing on the back line, who is like almost 40 at this point. So they haven't really transitioned well. And I think that Peru has a little bit more coming up in the pipeline compared to them. I would say I would give a small shout as well to one of the I think Canada will come out victorious against Trinidad personally, and I would give them an outside shot to also get out of the group, because I think that what they possess in terms of the pace up front, when they click, they could pose some problems, but I just still worry about their back line. I think Jamaica was able to expose them. They gave up a lot of big chances to Jamaica, so I could see the Argentinas, the Perus, and the Chiles doing the same. So that's where I don't really have them coming out. But I would go Argentina and Peru out of Group A. That's my first thought.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's a good bet there. Canada people, just remember that it's a possibility that Canada gets people. Let's get a few more likes on the video, no man. Let's get it to 99 no people. We only had 80 likes on the video. Oh, we are dealing with it. So people, just any 10 person just hit the like button and make we get it to 99. Any 10 persons in the thing, just hit the like button, please and thanks. Just hit the like button on the video. Dan, Group A. Who yes, people, everybody in the comment section, let me know who you have coming out of the Group A. And then after I go through every one of the panelists, then I will put up your result of who you got coming out of Group A. Just hit the like button while you're at it. Dan, Group A. Which 2 teams you have coming up out of Group A?
Right now, is 3 teams can come out of the group. Yeah.
No, bro, I'm asking you which 2 teams are coming out of Group A.
All
It's
right.
only 2 teams are coming out.
Argentina, Peru.
Okay, are you just saying that because Jason Guna said Peru?
You know, some just far right there, so.
Okay,
Just,
okay.
there
Why
now.
you think Peru is coming out of Group A and they're not doing so well?
Well, the style of ball game where them play is like it's similar to the Ecuadorians, Venezuela, similar to even Chile. The way them play, like any team can beat any team in the cannibal thing. But I think them have a more thing the team than Chile. Younger, Chile
Yeah.
team old.
Let me look at this pronunciation. Because me people say a cannibal, you know. Me people are call it cannibal.
Cannibal.
Let me just read this.
CONMEBOL.
No, me look at the spelling. Because me hear people call it cannibal and them thing they from where they, you know.
CONMEBOL.
Okay. Where is it? Where is the spelling? I need to find this. Colombia. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm getting, because me I hear a lot of different pronunciation where people call it. Because I know say I can't cannibal. Right? All right. Jamaica Guna. All right. So there you have it. Dan I say Peru and Argentina coming out of Group A.
Yeah, I got the same. I think Peru style of play. Me like them look good. Them just now win. As much as they should, but them look good. Them a play a nice style of ball game. Fast and exciting. Chile, as the other 2 panelists alluded to, is kind of aging team, but they still have quality within there, but me don't know where they might get the goal them from. So, and Canada, I think Canada, when Canada forward at them tournament, against side, I feel like them turn shameful and curl up and just not do nothing. Seeing like what them do when they are World Cup, and they sniff off one win. So, I don't think they're coming out of this group. I don't think Canada is coming out of this group, and I think so them overhype themselves and are going like some of the baddest things since sliced bread, and that are beat to them demise. I think Canada is a very overconfident team, and they can be taken, so which Jamaica proved recently. And don't underestimate Trinidad low quality side. Figure them a run for their money as well.
Okay, so there you have it. So Jamaica gonna have Argentina, Peru. Let me see what the fans have coming out of this group. Evie says she has Argentina, Peru, Group A. Seems like a lot of people have Argentina, Peru in that Group A matchup. I did not know that Peru was buzzing like that. Groups them not set yet. Which group Canada will? Yeah, the groups are there, bro. Canada, the winner.
Canada will drop into this one, Eddie Guna. Yes.
Yeah, they said that the playoffs is CONCACAF 5, right? Is the playoff of the Canada Trinidad game. That's who's gonna drop into that group.
Correct.
All right. Somebody say Argentina, Chile, says J. Russ. Argentina, Chile, says Joe Grind. Argentina plus anyone, says Eagle Republic. Okay, Cannibal. Okay, Cannibal. All right, so it's not cannibal people. All right. All right. My prediction on Group A, people, is I'm going with Argentina, Chile, because I saw Chile play Mexico in a shootout recently, and I just think that Chile is that team that just play a high octane kind of football 90 minutes, and I think Peru is just not going to be able to sustain that high intensity ball game. And I just think Canada is, if Jamaica can do that to Canada, I think Chile will do that to Canada and more. So for me, I'm going Argentina, Chile, Group A. We're going to leave the last group for when the show is closing down. So we're going to go to Group C, United States, Uruguay, Panama, Bolivia. Jason, and leave people, let me know your prediction in the comment section so we have your predictions up as well. Jason Guna, Group C, United States, Uruguay, Panama, Bolivia.
All right, so for this group, I think this is going to be a real battle for the top two. I think Bolivia, I think, even though they're the CONMEBOL, or one of the CONMEBOL teams in there, I believe that Bolivia might be the weakest of all the CONMEBOL teams personally. I do think that Uruguay, though, is on a tremendous trajectory. When you look at who they have on the team, they have successfully rotated out the players that were aging, and I've found another generation of top ballers to use. I think that I think when it comes on to Panama now, Panama is just that team that has a system that is pretty much foolproof. They know what they're doing on the pitch. They play to their strengths. They're very well organized, and they have strikers that convert the chances. I think that's one of the things that we miss with Panama. Yeah, we might not know the players and where they're playing, but when them guys get chances, they put the ball in the net. So, I honestly and truly think that, sad to say, the host country might be on the outside looking when this group is finished. So I'm gonna go with Uruguay and Panama actually to come out of this group.
Wow. All right, there you have it. Jason Guna says Panama, Uruguay. We all can agree that Uruguay is playing some tremendous football, and that would be sad for the United States. Let me know. Keep dropping your comments in the comment section after Jamaica Guna. Next we have Dandan, Group C, United States, Uruguay, Panama, Bolivia. Who you have coming out of this group?
Uruguay top the group. That group is still this is the group of that, It was have Uruguay, USA.
Okay.
Uruguay, USA. Yeah.
All right. Jamaica Guna, who you have coming out of this group?
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with Dandan saying how going. Uruguay and the US. I think Bolivia is if Canada if Trinidad and Tobago beat Canada and forward in the Copa, they will be the worst team. But in overall, I think Bolivia is the worst team. Watch a match there with them really, really terrible. Them only can play good when them there, them yard way up in the top of the mountain top there, so. But when them forward down on the flat, with normal human beings, them not really look that good. So I think them are gonna finish at the end of the group. I think the other three spots are up for grabs. Any two team can go through, but I am gonna choose United States. I think in the head-to-head with Panama, I think they're gonna beat Panama. Not underestimating Panama, because I think they are probably the fastest improving team in the whole of CONCACAF. Them deadly. We know them. We and them are a friend. So we never talk about that one day. But I think they're the most improved of all the teams. And I made a statement when people were saying that Jamaica must qualify. And I'm saying these teams are not going to lie around, are going to put cobwebs out on the field for play against. Our human beings are go out there, we're going to try for 6 weeks. You know what I mean? So we have to be aware of Panama as a side, as one of the emerging teams who might cause a lot of problems in this Copa. But I am going with the United States as the second team behind Uruguay.
All right. 1 second, Jobless. We'll take your call soon. Yes, I will have to agree with Jay Saguna on this. I'm going Uruguay because of the quality players that they have playing abroad and the type of football that they play. They tend to show up in big tournaments and they are doing well in the Americas there. And so I expect Uruguay to lead out in this group. Now, the way I saw Trinidad played the United States, and United States had a lot of quality out there. Unfortunately, I have to go with Panama. I think Panama has the ability to even upset Uruguay in this group for me. And if Panama upsets Uruguay, I think Uruguay is not planning on dropping points to United States and Bolivia. So I have to go with Panama and Uruguay in this group. Let me hear what people in the comment section is saying about this group. XLR8 says Uruguay, Panama, Group C. He agrees with me on that. Eagle Republic says Uruguay and Panama. Shocker. These other people are just skipping over everything. USA, Uruguay. I don't know why Eddie Guna is just writing foolish. Like him now follow the show. Am I right? USA, Paraguay. I don't know if he's trolling or something. Panama and Uruguay. Ames official says. Uruguay, USA says Texter Hope. Okay, he doesn't have Panama going in. USA, Uruguay. J. Ross says. It's rough because I actually feel USA and Panama will draw. Whoa. Good difference. I'll go. Yeah, all right. Let me see who else have anything here. Avis says Uruguay, Panama. So we agreed here, Avis. Tennessee Lewis said, JT, you're dreaming. Panama is nowhere near close to those two teams. But Tennessee, you still not tell me which two teams I will go through. Let me just take this call before we head over to Group D and Group B. Let me just take this call from Jobless. He was calling in, so he probably has something to say on the group. All right, let's see here. Take Jobless. Go ahead, Jobless.
Well, God.
Blessings.
You can't say Canada. Canada doesn't make it yet.
Yeah.
Be careful when you say Canada. They don't make it yet in the group. They still have to go up playing. You never know. Trinidad can give them an upset. They don't make it as yet.
Okay.
They have a big problem. Last time the media, they said Canada in that group and everybody, they blast them over here. They don't make it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, they get in big trouble. They make that statement like today. Yeah, they in Copa America. They don't make it in Copa America yet.
Yeah. So who you have in Group A? Coming out of Group A.
Group A. Chile, I get the edge still. Chile, Argentina.
Yeah.
But Peru can be a little dark horse still. But Chile, me get the edge still.
Yeah. And Group, I will let you.
Okay.
I'll let you go through all the groups since you're on a call. Who you got coming out of Group C? Group C: United States, Uruguay, Panama, Bolivia.
So United States, Bolivia. Who the next team again? You know that group there? I forgot that group there, you know.
Bolivia, Uruguay.
Uruguay and USA. Yeah, forget Uruguay and that group there. Uruguay and USA.
Okay. That's the two team. And
Panama can create damage still. Bolivia now make it, man. Bolivia the worst team in that group there.
All right. We have in the Group B with Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, and Jamaica. We have coming out of that group.
Jamaica, Ecuador come out.
Oh, wow. No Mexico, no. And Venezuela is playing better football right now than Ecuador. So no chance for Venezuela there.
Yeah, Jamaica and Ecuador come out of that group there.
You're so confident, my boss. Confident. Group D.
No, I'm telling you. They know Jamaica team can get stronger than what it is now. Remember, me tell you, you see, that's why they move them out of Brazil group, Kanama said that Jamaica team can be very dangerous.
No, that's not why they moved them out, my boss. No.
Yeah, tell you, yo, JT,
no.
JT,
tell you,
they
can't
give
have
them a lesser team. They give them a lesser team.
No, my friend, it's the rules.
Costa Rica
It's the rules. It's the FIFA rules for the tournament. So you can't have.
Me know, man. I joke, man.
Okay,
Me know, man. I just joke, man.
All right.
Me know, man. I pull you, man.
All right, good. Come here, I said Jamaica bad. I said Jamaica bad that them have to take him out of Brazil group.
I pull you, man.
All right, oh boy. So Group D. So you said Group D.
Group D, yeah, man. That's simple, man. That's a straightforward group, that man. A straightforward group. Colombia, Brazil, easy for them.
Okay, Paraguay and the
So
CONCACAF team.
the leader of that group is gonna decide between Colombia beat Brazil or Brazil beat Colombia. I'll come out and top. So you understand? But them two teams that will beat up the next two teams them with ease.
Okay, all right, my boss.
Yeah, man, and the easiest group that for Brazil. Then.
Oh,
That group that
wow.
one easy group.
Wow.
Yeah, man, and Colombia the two are the easiest group that you can go back to your house for that group there.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna live nowhere already. Yo,
But the rest of group then, it's kind of, but our group is like to go down to the wire.
it's the most
World
open
14,
group in the. I think it's the most open
the most
group.
open group that, yeah, man. Our group are the most open group, man.
Okay.
It's just that you have to come out and play it on the day.
Yeah. Respect.
Yeah, man. It's the most open group that, man. That group are the easiest group for call. Group D are the easiest group that for call.
Yeah. So you have nothing else you did want to chop up before you chip out?
Yeah, man. Basically, that's it still. I mean, just want to call. Me realize that everybody considers say Canada. Canada is not in the Copa America yet. So don't put them on that. Yeah, man. Remember, so we tear off that stripe there. So nobody give them a stripe. They're not in the Copa yet.
I agree.
Yeah, man. They get blast. They get blast for that over here by the media. But them in a Copa. They get blast and they have to apologize to the. They have to come back and apologize. The media have to come back and apologize.
Okay.
Because they must say them in a Copa and the people them start give it to them and they realize that they have to come back and apologize to the people of Canada. They're nothing Copa yet. We tear off that stripe there for them.
Yes, remember. So jobless, say enough respect, love, and unity, and the respect already go large to you over there.
Yeah, man. And big up yourself and big up the panelists. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Right,
stay fresh over there, my boss. All right, blessings.
Yeah.
What Tennessee say? No make the Costa Rican result fool you. JT, really? Panama going to upset Uruguay? I'm saying they can. Panama has the potential to upset any of those teams in that group. Tennessee Lewis say USA and Uruguay there. All right, let me take our next call from Tennessee Lewis here. All right, go ahead, Tennessee.
Well, me no say maybe I want to go sleep, JT.
No, man.
What may I say?
Good, man.
What may I say? I don't know where them people are from Trinidad. That them even think that Trinidad even have a chance to even beat Canada.
Wow.
Because I want them to remember that just for the Trinidad ga Accuracy over there, I get Trinidad almost. But I kill Trinidad with ball over there. So
but Trinidad play a ball against USA in the Nations League.
JT. Remember in the JT. When me say, you watch your first match?
Yeah, well, the first match Trinidad never have a chance.
All right. So saying that USA game I go play. And the Trinidad they go play now.
Oh, yeah.
And you realize we barely beat Canada.
But Tennessee, don't you think that Canada did give Jamaica a lot of chances though to score as well?
Yes, but Jamaica is a better team than Trinidad.
Okay.
Whether people want to believe that, I think Jamaica is a far way better team than Trinidad.
That's true.
You understand? So I think that Canada going better Trinidad. Nobody want to tell me. Me not say nothing from Trinidad, but they never have a chance against Canada.
Okay.
They could have beat USA 2-1 to come out and get you and the USA took up. If you watch the first match, Zane, and see how USA play ball against Trinidad. Boy, me I tell you, me don't know. You understand? But maybe a 2-1 with the 10 man make people say, well, US Trinidad will beat. But I like Trinidad win too, but me can't see it, brother. Me I tell you.
What me see with Trinidad is Tennessee's, even at the first game where United States beat them, there were points in that game where Trinidad really have United States under the gun. And you say, whoa, if Trinidad can pull this performance for 90 minutes, them can be a good team.
What is it, they have US under the gun?
No, me see few sometimes in the game, man. Come on, Tennessee, be honest.
Me never see that part time match there. But I tell you,
yes,
every part that to me see, I think that under gun.
No, I saw there was moments in that game, Tennessee, where Trinidad look
Brother,
organized and look like if they could have played. I
you
just
know,
think they're not
you know,
consistent.
the team that not take nothing once or two as it goes.
Well, I was talking more about build up play and ball position. There were times where they look pretty decent.
Okay. Maybe when the game just started, I'm never watching first part of it still. You understand?
Yeah, man, it's when United States really open up the game, then Trinidad start chase the game, and them just look more vulnerable, And say that happened to most teams. You start chase the game. Look what happened to us against Mexico. Mexico come out, Gold Cup, boom, shot with 2-0, and then we start chase the game, and it was like we had no way to go up
Yeah,
from
no
there.
way to come at that game. You understand? But what we say still, me don't think Trinidad have a chance. Me don't know every team have a chance because you play football, you play. But me don't see nothing from them. But tell me say them will beat Canada. You understand? I believe Canada and next Andrew shall go through. Because in Costa Rica look terrible. I mean, you say Panama, I go cause.
No, me say Panama potentially can upset a Uruguay.
You realize when Panama play against USA and Canada, they will get beaten.
But them beat USA. No, USA them beat.
Jamaica and Central America.
No, USA them beat in the Gold Cup semi-final.
Man?
USA them beat in the Gold Cup semi-final,
But remember, JT, that Canada did that with them full strength team. USA have a B team. Your imagination league.
Mm-hmm.
But may I tell you, anytime Panama play USA and Canada, they will get beat. Me don't know for some reason. All right, you see Canada come out now much and dominate like all Costa Rica or Honduras or Jamaica, any one of them. But when they play against US, they look ordinary. Me don't know for some reason that I read them to them. But maybe they come through. But me don't see them. I beat US now Uruguay.
Panama.
You understand?
So you don't really give Panama a chance then another group then?
No, me not give them a chance. I want to tell you right now. Me people talk about Jamaica. If Jamaica come out of this group, with lucky. You understand? Because, hey, you know some people talk about Venezuela. Remember I just name. Me know if people are watching South American qualifying.
I don't think a lot of people are watching the games. That's true.
But JT, me people talk about Jamaica play with physicality. You want to see physicality? Watch them team there.
You see, Venezuela, them man they tackle till when the game done, them a tackle all them coach.
JT,
so
Venezuela they above.
I don't know, bro.
And Uruguay they above Brazil in a World Cup qualifying right now. You understand? Venezuela and Uruguay, they might play better ball than Brazil. The last time we played Venezuela in a Copa match, I think we get 2-0. And to me, this is a better team. Although we have a better team to but in midfield every week. Me want Jamaica go through, but me not go tell that. It depends on where me see when I bring in and anything there. Because coach knows that we need play up. So me don't know with the midfield of Jamaica, me not say we have beat them team, brother.
So who you have coming out of the Brazil group? Who you have coming out of the Brazil group? Brazil, Colombia?
No, most Brazil and Colombia.
Yeah. Because
Brazil and Colombia, the same, bro?
Yeah, Brazil, Colombia, Paraguay, and then it's going to be Honduras, Costa Rica.
Then, well, Brazil and Colombia. Because nobody else going to challenge them.
Yeah.
Chile in that group, though?
No, Chile in the Argentina group.
I went to Peru?
No, Peru, Argentina, and Chile in a group A.
Okay.
So Paraguay, Colombia, and Brazil in a group D.
Brazil and Colombia, man.
Yeah. I think Colombia can even beat Brazil, to be honest.
Yeah, man. They beat them last time. The last time they play.
Yeah.
Although they must play Colombia still, but it's a tough to get out of group JT. Because yesterday, me tell you, Jamaica ever have a problem with team who move the ball quick.
Yeah. It's you hear what I said on the show yesterday, Tennessee. When we're going to this tournament, how are we gonna get the ball from these guys? That's one thing I'm asking. A lot of people skip over it. I'm say I hope Coach Jaime Halgrimson figure out a way where Jamaica can trap teams if you get the ball off of them. You see the game with Manchester United and Chelsea. At the first, me see Manchester United play. So them trap Chelsea in a way in a Chelsea half and just strip the ball off of Chelsea. That was a problem that Manchester United had the whole season, brother. And them look like a totally different team. Because what happened when you strip the ball in the opponent half, the distance to them goal gets shorter. But if Jamaica have to go keep kicking long if we ball game now work and we have to go long against them team, and them just take it and knock it till we weak out. We just run
All
like
right.
headless chickens out there. May I tell you, I
All
saw
right.
them team a play.
All right. Because I remember, you know, you can't talk about physically. So we are going to do physically on them because then team play physical just the same as Jamaica.
Yeah.
You understand? Because remember, you know, in a South America, you know, certain call we missing a Lego, in a can't keep a foul that, you know. You understand? So maybe Damian Lowe will get to a certain thing. You understand? Because JT, them and they chop you down. You understand? But when I say, me don't know, because you know, say Uruguay, you get to me, you're right. You know, say, Ecuador is a better team than Mexico.
Yeah. In this group, bro, to me, in this group, I'm going to be brutally honest. I have Ecuador and Venezuela coming out of that group.
Okay. Me hope that Jamaica can come out of that group.
Yeah, I would love to.
But if
Come
Jamaica
make a
come out of that group,
celebrate. Yeah.
If Jamaica come out of that group, it could do a brilliant job. Me I tell you.
Yeah. Is what I'm worried about, and you see me say that last night, Tennessee, the speed with Ecuador play with. If Jamaica not careful, like we down by 3 halftime.
Okay.
That's what me not like when me see
That means
Ecuador
what
play.
football, brother.
No, me see that with Ecuador, bro. Is a team where you can't come out flat-footed against Ecuador. You're gonna, even at the World Cup. Remember, which one of them big team they come out flat-footed against them? Boom, and Ecuador beat them.
I think Holland.
Holland, yeah, come out flat-footed against Ecuador. One of them big team, Ecuador. That's how Ecuador start every game, people. Me know say a lot of people. If you look on YouTube, just click the live button when you see the South American team now play. Yeah, the whole of them match they available. Brother, you wonder what kind of speed these players are play at. The man them now play at the regular speed them where we are watching a CONCACAF with some man that take long to move the ball. It's just 150 miles an hour. And I'm like, is Jamaica gonna be able to adapt to that in the heat in California or Las Vegas, them place there? Is Jamaica gonna, because we see the Canada game. Me think the Jamaican players would have been able to deal with the heat. And me see Latibodier out there dead. Latibodier are dead in a 10 minutes in the game. Man, a gasp for breath. You never see it?
What do you mean?
Under the heat.
I told you that, man.
Yes, so
You understand?
I don't know, bro. Ecuador is a very, to me, I have Uruguay going to the finals in this tournament, though.
Yeah, man, that's how the team. And people look at it, you know, sometimes, you know, people look at name and big game and World Cup and that about Argentina, Brazil, and Colombia and them big team there. But remember, reason why enough of them team right now, they maybe lower. If the team I mean a two-way region, I them win, I them tap everything. You understand? I want to say right now, Venezuela maybe could have come and if I win the World Cup.
Oh, easily.
You understand? So we coming back now. Last time when Jamaica going to Copa, you know. Me think Jamaica now beat Venezuela, you know, a JT. Because you know you pass Venezuela and then the bottom of the, cause at that time, then the bottom of the World Cup qualifying team. At South America. So Jamaica supposed to can beat Venezuela. JT Venezuela they kill Jamaica with ball. 2-0 we get.
Yeah. And that wasn't a good Venezuelan team to me.
All right. So we have to be careful that we think so well because of Venezuela, Ecuador, and I think we have a more chance to beat Mexico. One of them team there.
But I think the game against Mexico will determine how Jamaica tournament is gonna go. Because Mexico is the team where Jamaica need to pick up 3 points. And then try to scrape off a draw somewhere along the line.
Yes.
Mexico is the team.
Result against Mexico, it think all go good for it.
Yeah, if we beat Mexico, Jamaica beat Mexico, I think Jamaica can hold Ecuador, hold Venezuela to a draw in the last game. Especially if Venezuela has gotten enough points already and Venezuela no need to win the last game. And then you have Mexico and Ecuador, them a buckle out the last game. Because it's gonna be Mexico, Ecuador last game, you know. So let's say Venezuela beat Mexico already and beat Ecuador already and sitting there on 6 points. And they don't need any points from the Jamaica game. And then Mexico and Ecuador, they point 3 points. Then them at that game there, them two teams they have to go dog fight it out, and I think that Ecuador, Jamaica can draw with Venezuela if they pick their foot up off the gas. That's the only
because because right now, you know, we are Jamaican. So we are going to say, we are going to pick out a team and pick Jamaica with a team and say, I don't think two teams come out. Talk to anybody else. They might say Jamaica is the weakest team in that group.
Jamaica is the weakest team in the group.
A weakest team in that group. But I feel with team now, so we have to pick Jamaica with a team. You understand? But I mean, so Jamaica can come out of that group if things go good I feel and thing. But it's a tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be very tough.
It's really tough.
The Mexico
no matter
game
which
for
group
me.
in Japan, you would have still tough. Kind of easy group, and like a Gold Cup where you have like El Salvador and Guatemala and them team there. You understand? You know, the easy team that is pick up place. So any group in Japan, you would have still hard to come out there.
But if there's a group for Jamaica to get out of the first round, this is the group.
Yeah, man. This is a good group. I really say group. You understand?
Yeah.
I think right. Come here, people that said them a Brazil group, them team and thing. But you will give team the best chance to come out of the group. So I think it's fair. You understand? And it depends on who coach get and bring in a team. We can have some. Because right now, if I the same team where we are going right now with, where we are right at this moment.
No, I don't think we have a chance, bro.
Then I get out of that group.
No, I keep saying to the people, then which players you think we need. We cannot go out of this group without bolstering it. I think we can't even beat USA in that semi-final game if we don't add any players. I don't see guys winning the game there against Canada. We had 16 minutes of brilliance. Yep. Canada, David did put with 2 goals in the first half. You see what I say? Canada was supposed to put away that game from the first half, and they didn't, and they let Jamaica just run them down in 16 minutes and score 3 goals and win the game.
Yeah.
So it's not a full-blown win. So Tennessee, may I take some more? Oh, go ahead, Tennessee.
I'm nervous. Canada get nervous in the last part again when they see Jamaica score back on them so fast.
Yeah, them get, and then I think them start watch the score and something like them start calculate now where them need to do. Yeah.
Boy, them get too confident, man. The goal in a goal, all a juggle.
I remember, before this game, a lot of people say Jamaica team not good, before Canada game, before the last 45 minutes, you understand? But when we win the game now, all of that cast aside, but we still now watch the problem them we have in our team.
Yeah. That's the thing. A win can skip over. But Tennessee, may I take some more calls and we catch up again, my boss. All right.
All right, I'm there, man.
All right. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, caller. Caller, you there?
Hello?
Yeah, man. Yeah, play the thing in the back.
What is JT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm listening to program all the time, man.
Yeah, you're not playing the TV in the back, right?
No, me outside now. Me not inside.
All right, go ahead, my boss. Go ahead. What you say now? What go on? Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Respect you. Me always watch your program all the while and respect the work what you do,
All right, thank you very much, my boss. Where you calling from?
Calling from Montego Bay, man.
All right.
Jamaica.
All right, my boss. Bless up in the Chopper City.
Yeah, man. Me just saw this bridge, they talk on the radio a while. Like, why the man about negative thing all the time? Me listen to man for every time Jamaica can't do this, Jamaica can't do that. Why you say that all the time, man? Have some negative all the time.
Oh, Tennessee, Louis, you say negative.
Yeah, the guy that the phone they say Jamaica can't do this, think Jamaica can't do that, think Jamaica can't do that. Why you saying that all the time, man? Every time I listen to this man all the way, I pay negativity. Yeah. This man come up with all the time. You know what I mean?
There's a Tennessee to negative.
You have to be positive, Mario. You have to be positive when you talk about Jamaica. We can come out of the group, man. We can come out of the group.
So let me ask you a thing, Carla. Is it you have to be honest to yourself? How do you balance being realistic while being positive? How you balance them two things there?
Listen, we all know what we come up against. This is a different team from the team from before. And we can take the thing what we do with Canada, we can take that transition and going into that thing and think a better result. We can come out of the group. My thing is the better in terms of who comes out of this group. My expectation is to come out of this group, and that is brilliant for me.
Yeah. But you think we can come out of the group with not adding any better players to bolster make the team better?
Well, yes, we need some midfield play. We get at least we can get at least a midfield and boost up defense a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe get two other wingers to boost. I think everyone injured, we can put him in and thing, you know what I mean? That would be very good.
Okay. So who you have coming out of the group with Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, and Jamaica?
Well, you know, so me have to be honest, me have Mexico and Venezuela and Jamaica to come out of this group.
Only two teams can come out of the group, you know, my boss.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, Mexico and Jamaica. Yeah, man.
Okay, a three team, you give me a while ago. A three team, you give me a while ago. Eh? So you have to go make up your mind, you know.
No, man. Two teams come out of the group. Me have Mexico and Jamaica.
So you think these two CONCACAF teams can go there and beat these two South America, these two teams and just get out of the group like that? You feel so?
Yeah, but at Mexico the kingpin there and Mexico play good football, CMS. So me say okay. Give me to the if them disappoint me, so but they'll give me to the edge and Jamaica second.
Yo, God,
why they call give Jamaica the edge?
I mean, they put Panama aside. What's Panama? You know, they playing very good football. You know what I mean? What's Panama? Panama might surprise some people and come out of the zone.
Jay Taylor.
Yeah.
Why I'm not have Mexico? Why I'm not have Jamaica win the group?
Yeah, man. So they watch your program, you know.
Carla, Jamaica Guna say why you don't have Jamaica. Jamaica Guna is saying why you don't have Jamaica winning the group.
Wait, that would be lovely. Yeah, that would be lovely. Me not say no, but me not say they say Jamaica, man, Jamaica come out of the zone. Yeah. Just come out of the zone, you know what I mean? No matter first.
Well, Jamaica finishing second, you know? Don't him think that is negative? Thinking negative. Because Tennessee Lewis I said negative for Jamaica now come out of the group, you know? So why him have Jamaica finishing second?
So I don't mind Jamaica winning. So go and we'll log off the one taking a program, you know what I mean?
All right, where the caller name? Or you can just give me a street
Nigel,
name.
Man, Nigel.
All right, Nigel. Bless up yourself, Nigel. All right, my boss.
Yeah, man, you enjoy your program, man. That's what do you think, man?
All right, thank you for calling, Nigel, man. One love. Blessings, Midgy.
Yeah, my brother. We'll come back again next time again, you know?
Anytime, cool. Man. Anytime.
Yeah, man. Cool, man.
All right. Go ahead, Jamaica.
Yeah, my brother.
Right.
Yeah, man. Me agree with Tennessee Lewis as it relates to reality. And we have to speak reality. What we think is reality based on the calculations in front of us, right? Idealistically, we would like Jamaica to come out of the group. We'd like Jamaica to top the group. We'd like Jamaica to win the Copa. We're all saying that. In the back of our mind, we're hoping that there's a 1% in our brain where we think that Jamaica can go against all the odds and create a Leicester or a Greece or, one of those anomalies that happen in football. But we're not going to be 99% of us are not going to say that. 99% of ourselves are going to look at the logics and say it's very unlikely for that to happen. In Jamaica's group, I think the reality is Venezuela is playing better football than us. And I think they are the most dangerous side in the group. Ecuador play high intensity kind of football as well. Yeah. They're pretty good, Ecuador is pretty good. Don't sleep on them. They're pretty good. They play a nice level of ball game, man. It's just that they just not always seem to be performing at the best when they play outside CONMEBOL, right? But in a CONMEBOL, them usually pretty good. And them produce good footballers as well. So them thing is different. All right, cool. So we're now looking at ourselves as as I said earlier on in the program, we are the worst team in this group based on form. But there's a thing in football called upset, and I think this group is gonna be the upset group, and I think Jamaica is gonna be the upset team.
So you have Jamaica coming out of this group.
I have Jamaica coming out of the group because we're good. I think we're decent in tournaments. And I think we're the upset team. We're gonna be the underdogs for everybody in the group. Them are gonna have as the whipping boys. Them are power come 6th way. Them every side that look on Jamaica and say, "Oh, okay, so Jamaica are the side in that group, yeah. Bolivia are the side in the next group, but we know so we're forward out and 6 them side. I think them have Jamaica as one of them side. When I think them can forward out and booping at them head because most of these teams coming in have higher IQ players in terms of how they're performing. They have a system. They have better midfielders than us. All of them. If you look at all of the teams, them if you run through the players, them you can see all of them have active midfield. Superior to Jamaica's midfield. And we can't kid ourselves. This is the game are gonna be one and last. These teams also are physical teams, so we can't say, oh, we're gonna beat them with physicality either. You understand what I said?
And we need to move from that Jamaica go now. Every time we are gonna play ball, we talk say Jamaica physical and fast.
No, we are a physical team, bro. But no one, you have to have, brother. You have to use what you have. You used to play football. Me used to play ball. When me I play ball, right? Me used to be a midfielder. Cool. I'm pretty good at midfield. Then the coach showed me forward, because I can score with my both feet. So he said, go on forward. Me have to learn strike a position again, from zero again, But the coach showed me something, one simple thing he showed me one time. And that allowed me to create more space for myself as a forward. Because me use my physicality. So if you're anywhere near me, bro, I push you down out of my way, brother. So you use what you have. If you know a player is a left-footed player, you pass it so it's comfortable upon him left. If you know a player is tall, you pass it high. If you know a player have low center of gravity, you pass it close to him foot because you know him can have the ability to turn in any direction. So you play to your ability. Jamaica has physicality on our side, but there are other teams who are now adapting physicality, and are now Argentina has now become a physical side that they weren't before. You understand me? I said them man they not make your farm no, and South American teams. Remember, I said for them things not them not make your farm no rhythm at all. As you make one pass and kick it up, them stop the game and interrupt your rhythm. And then when them get the ball, them want to play the ball for half hour.
Yeah.
You understand me? I said.
Yeah.
So we have to know who we're coming up against and be realistic about it. And based on what I see, it's Jamaica is the least rated side in this group. We're the least likely to come out, but I think we're gonna be this because every tournament have a surprise, and I think Jamaica is a surprise package.
Okay, Dan, who you have coming out of this group with Jamaica?
Well, I have Jamaica, Mexico come out of that group.
Okay, wow, two CONCACAF teams.
You reach a group there already?
Yes. Well, we're there now because it looked like Tennessee just come stir up a bag of things with the Jamaica group.
Yeah, and with Tennessee still.
Hold on, Dan. Let me take a call for my little brother still, because he's a man who watch the football hard. Yo, my boss. You are tuning in?
Yeah.
All right.
Mexico and Jamaica.
All right, mute the thing where you have a play in the back. You have play something in the background there.
Yeah, man, me turn it off.
Group A. Come no say a man watch the team them hard. Group A, Argentina, Peru, Chile. Who you have coming out of that group there?
Definitely Argentina and Chile.
Okay, right? Yeah.
Definitely Argentina and Chile. Group B, I think Group B, if we're looking at performance right now, we should say Ecuador and Venezuela. However, Jamaica are our country, so we have to back them, right? And them now do 3 bad recently, so we have to back them. But based on performance, the 2 best teams in Group B right now are Ecuador and Venezuela.
Okay.
Right? Group C to me is definitely Uruguay and Panama. I watch Panama in the World Cup and how Panama played. Remember, Panama beat USA in that game to go to the final.
The semi-final,
right?
Yeah.
The semi-final, and they played really well. And beloved them player knockings, right? And them have good midfield, and them have this fluffy here to play on the midfield.
Yeah, man.
I can't remember his name, but he's special. He's a very special.
He makes all the CONCACAF 11s.
Yeah. That youth very special. So me not count out Panama. So my 2 in Group C is definitely Panama and Uruguay right there. So I think USA, they know what they need to do
to be in the top two, and if the first game is going to tell whether USA advance or not, right?
Okay.
Because if USA win the first game, right, then definitely say USA are gonna beat Bolivia, right? So
Okay, I didn't even look at it like that. So you're saying that Bolivia
yeah,
is gonna be the beaten stick, the easy winning for everybody? 'Cause what the hell if Bolivia can
Bolivia,
start draw so
Bolivia
much
is
with
gonna
people?
be Bolivia is gonna be the easy win for everybody in that match. I don't even see Bolivia taking a points from that group, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you look at their performance in the South American World Cup qualifier, you see that they're not playing any ball whatsoever. I do see that a lot of people is giving more credit to Ecuador over Venezuela, but right now, based on performance, Venezuela I play better ball than Ecuador. So if you're gonna give Ecuador credit and back them for advance, you have to back Venezuela because football and upon paper.
Yeah.
Football, not because Ecuador went to the World Cup and then performed good. This is a different competition, and Venezuela as well would have something to prove, right? And then want to show that we are here and we not just come to participate, right?
Yeah.
So
So you
obviously
don't
the
give
favorite
Mexico the Gold Cup winners. You don't give them a look in.
I saw Mexico match against Honduras the other day, and Mexico, even though Mexico is kind of rebuilding at this point, they are not the Mexico of old, right? And I think they still have some work to get done to get back to where they were at. And as a result, we have to ask ourselves, are they there yet?
Okay.
They are not,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
They're not the Mexico of old. So I definitely don't think they are one of the favorites in this group at the moment.
Wow. Group D. Who you have coming out of Group D? Brazil, Colombia, Paraguay, and the next two, Costa Rica and Honduras. Who you have coming out of this group?
I think this is one of the easiest group for sure. I'm gonna tell you this. Looking at this group, I'm bringing Colombia to top this group.
Okay.
Right. The second spot, most definitely, you can give it to Brazil because Paraguay not doing much. The next CONCACAF team, them have a player to come in. You don't see them really putting up a fight in that group. But I'm bringing Colombia to top that group.
Okay.
Because I think of all the teams in that group now, Colombia is one of the best team right now in the competition.
Oh, wow. Thank you, dear, bro, for calling in. And yeah, man, call in some more time, man. All right.
No, man, most
All right.
definitely, man. But they I watch everything still and I follow everything.
All right, blessings. Yeah, blessings. So people, that's my little brother right there. So little brother, but him still him 20s. Watch no football to him watch his sports too. Yeah, more time me and him can chop it up about sports. And him actually love the watch them here team more than CONCACAF. It's a man who not even too like the CONCACAF football. I say, bro, you see how Colombia them a play, you see how Venezuela them a play. So him know him football. So I tell him say today, yo, you have to call in on the show. So yeah, man, me like a bro, just call him. Glad to have him on the show. And it make a lot of sense actually. Jamaica Guna. Just round it off. Group D. I think Dan was finishing his point. Sorry about that, Dan. You were talking about the Group B. Just finish up Group B, Dan, and go straight to Group
Group
B.
B, I tell you, say Jamaica, Mexico, man. Group B. But Group D, it a go sound away, but I know say Honduras are come through, and Honduras and Colombia for me, for Group D, when them come through.
Dan, they used to beat you when you're little.
That's listen what me a say now, man. Honduras are gonna be like the dark horse, like Jamaica. Listen,
Brother, it come like you love big story, man. Like you always say so. Honduras, brother.
Honduras, when them beat up Costa Rica. That's how it there. I'm done talk.
Dan,
Yeah, and
big up.
watch you now, I'm have something for say with tennis. You know the Gold Cup, when them a say oh USA carry them B team, them carry them best, them carry a team for go at the finals. You know what I mean? So Tennessee don't come with them something. Their team for the thing there, and you go enter a competition, you go in there for win. So USA, whether them B team or not, them there for win.
But Dan, you pick Honduras to not even qualify yet. I saw
Man,
you
that man,
serious, man.
listen, man. On I
Either,
make
wait
a
there,
thief,
either use a good Christian and your faith in a God strong, or you
JT.
just talk madness more time.
JT, you know, say in the game,
Mhm.
Mexico, a thief them thief out Honduras, cause the game for done long time. Tell you the truth. But me just a pick my that, I'm tell you say my opinion, you know, bro. You know, have to be
One
thing,
thing,
you
me have
know.
to give you credit for still. You always stick to your foolishness, them, you know.
Yeah, brother, I'm stick to my foolishness.
Because that, brother, that's like you picking a team where you not even know if them are going to do it yet. And that's the thing, you know, Dan. That's
That
a
me a
pick right
show
now.
you, bro. That me a show you about me. You have to different. We
Okay, so
can't pick everybody. I go pick.
defense you go off. You not really go
I'm
off.
still believe say Honduras will come and come even top the group too. Just remember me talking
Yo,
JP.
Dan, yo, people, I want to kick over my computer right now. Dan say Honduras are going to top the group. Dan, brother, take your medicine, yeah, man. Me no,
JT, just believe what me I say now, man.
yo, I
Honduras,
want to believe, brother. I want to believe you, bro. I want to believe you, but Dan, you're different for real, you know,
brother,
bro.
you know for believe me, bro. Every man I gonna say Brazil, Colombia.
You
But me I
want to say
tell you the
Honduras
truth.
are going to top the group. Me I make Jamaica gonna deal with you still, because him
Me I
probably
pick
have
my
more
wild card, brother. Honduras I gonna beat up Costa Rica.
You can't in an argument with a man. If you say I'm different, you have to just respect that and just know say I say it go. The dog say I'm different, brother. When you hold that with the on earth with 10 finger and 10 toe, I 11 finger and 11 toe him on. So
12.
what am I? You
12.
answer 12. So we have a little low it there, so dog. We can't really argue with a man. The man say that and that him think and upsets do happen in football. And nobody saw that coming. Nobody think Greece would have beat Portugal 2 times with Cristiano Ronaldo. Nobody thinks say Leicester would have win. So we can't there's gonna be upsets in this which is the same thing in every single competition. Upset. There's no way where Czech Republic trying to reach our one World Cup final.
All right.
So no man not tell me nothing. Football, and you can't get a nice bounce and you can't get a nice thing, but there's gonna be an upset. My upset is me feel like Jamaica, who is the worst side in that group, I gotta come out. And the dog feel like say Honduras, I got forward out of the group and top the group. You can't fight that.
Jesus Christ. It's not impossible, Dan, but let me read them comments here. 2-0, Argentina is not that good. Any physical team that has quality can beat Argentina, says Fana Minot. Whoa, Fana Minot, Jamaica recently got 3 from Argentina, says Kevin Williams. Argentina bully and won a World Cup, so it's no surprise once our next physical team beat them. Jamaica make it out of that group, says Big Baller. We have to make changes to our midfield to make it out, said Cygnus Media. Kevin Williams, fan of mine at him talk today. Omzo said, just checking Argentina record, the last 50 matches and see for yourself. I swear people just be talking. I think fan of mine at a go at it with somebody there. Avis, just hope Ravel can get it together before Copa America. We need him. 32 games, Tennessee, them a laugh. Carla not being realistic, says Tennessee. He's from the JD school. They're talking about Tennessee with the negative. Yeah, they were on a winning streak, but watch what's gonna happen going forward. Tennessee, remember, Carla, the cow never just go over the moon. Uh, Mexico and Jamaica pull up out of that. Whoa. I saw Dico 2K again. Hala Madrid bless up. Is it negative or it's the truth? Said Texter Hope. Carla, get them from where? Carla sound like a general. I think I'm a boss to matter about from Mobi, you know. Honestly, I think we need 2 more CDM defensive wingers. Chris misses Tennessee, Louis, J. Ross missed. Oh, he was just blessing up everybody. Uno really feel Argentina would win World Cup if the ref them never thief for them coming like uno blind. Uno no see how much team nearly beat them. I think Saudi Arabia beat Argentina in that World Cup. We were in a group with Argentina, Uruguay, and Paraguay. We only got 1-0 in each game with much inferior attack than now, said Cygnus Media there. He gives Jamaica third place. All right, my dude, so Kevin, a research team. Them a big up Chris Smith. Big up yourself, Chris Smith. Ecuador team better than us. LOL. So I think everybody can agree with that. Anybody disagree? I don't know why we should be sleeping on a team that's better than us. No, I think Ecuador is. Anybody who watch football know the chop, man. Every sensible football person know the World Cup was rigged for Messi to win a World Cup. Apart from that, escape them scrape through against most team in World Cup, even Australia nearly. Yo, I remember that Australia did give Argentina hell in another World Cup. There, Venezuela is actually decent recently. If you watch World Cup qualifications, you will be surprised how good they are. Says
Jella.
Yeah.
Let say something right, sir.
Yeah.
The narrative has been formed that to be a world champion and to win the Copa, you need to win every single game that you are put in front of you. No, you do not.
Nope.
Tournament football is different from regular football. When Argentina go in a tournament, them perform good every single time. So, watch what them do. Them lose all 4-3-4-5 game come. But when it comes to tournament football, where you have a specific amount of game where you have at peak level, and you have to know how to grind out some draw and grind out some win where from some precarious positions. You can't that no works like them when Argentina reach in a tournament, they're gonna perform well. When them now play good coming into the tournament, them are a worst team coming in. When them reach, them are gonna play well all the time, consistently. So don't watch them record of what them do. When them just win the World Cup a while ago.
And the next thing to go now, a lot of times certain teams where good teams who are slated to win the competition, when they struggle in the first round and people kind of forget them, they start really turn over the wheel in the scrappy games. And you see their class start coming in more further on in the competition. Underdog, if you can check stats, those Spanish teams.
Check up on what they are.
Yeah, I think they went to the Euro finals, right? One time.
Mm-hmm.
When they have a brother named, what name man? Boyz. Oh, what name?
Croatia did what they in the World Cup.
Barash. They did have a brother named Barash.
Croatia did what they in the World Cup.
Yeah, Croatia is the most underrated football country in the world. As you speak about underrated, they said Big Baller Benzema says underdog. If you check stats, those Spanish team play hard and dirty against other Spanish team because of honor and pride. So Fanamina, so again, Argentina is not good like how people make them to be. Yes, they are not a waste team, but them not that good, says Fanamina. Jamaica can creep with Mr. United. I don't think so. I think they will fear us like we fear them. I think there's a little sarcasm built into that one. We will come out. Mark my word. Signals analysts are using FIFA world rankings to predict. So we will always be underdog. We have to prove them wrong. That's why we play the games. XLR 8 Sports says Ecuador and Venezuela. Jamaica is not faster nor more physical than any of those South American teams, and that's a fact. Every South American side is physical. If you watch the matches, these players trying to kill each other. Basically, what Umza is saying, the team need upgrade in some key areas. Right back midfield. Copa America is different level, says Avis Williams. June 7th month. June is 7 months away. Let's just hope for a miracle, says Mr. United. That is good for us, Guna. We have players that should be good on set pieces. We just need to prepare for them. And remember, Jamaica is that team that gives up a lot of goals on balls coming into the box at an angle. When you say physicality, do you think of South American referees don't even exist there? Says Hala Madrid. Yo, fun and joke aside, these teams are thieves when them attacker. And next point, Mexico play a ball for Argentina, even though Argentina was very physical. Jamaica get a good draw, if you ask me. Ball a kick 90. Totally agree with that. Yeah, because is the Panamanian. Mexico playing in the USA is like them playing at home. Yeah, we can agree. If probably Panamanian you saying is physicality them want, we have a lot of physical game to show them. Just because their ref allowed them to be physical, but when we Lego Damian Lowe and Bernard, them have to know say a bad people arrive. Yo, that brother, I don't easy, man. Yo, them comments I can't catch up. Mexico is a big tournament team, 1 million fans. We better ready up. Group Brazil and Colombia. That's the group D for. But there, Mexico is the worst to judge based on their last game. They are in different mode. Yo, Cygnus, that's really true. You know, they are in a lot. They're very what you call it? No, they're very sporadic in their playing. Like 1 minute Mexico look like Mexico, and then 1 minute you say Mexico that. People must say, Dan, put your money on the game. If you win, you're rich. I guess they're saying if Honduras go through. So Panama, Uruguay, or probably USA, a group that it's a rough. Dan left. Dan Def lives up his name. Okay. Mad people, different for real. Dan them a beat you. If there was a B team, US is not as deep as you think, Carla. If McKennie and Pulisic is not on the field, it's not their best team. Kick it over. Yes, JT. All right. Honduras, if they top the group, I would be surprised, says Bala Kick. Mona leading 1-0. Tell everybody about Laguzo. All right. But it's not impossible, Dan. You're saying it's not impossible. Bala Kick 90 saying it's not impossible. I was about to say that it's time to take your medicine, Dan. Says Texter, yo JT, low Dan. Yeah man, Dan is a mainstay on the show. Dan, somebody after they have to take a big stone, you know, cause Dan I go say what him say and him stand on that. It's a thin line between faith and foolishness. Chris Smith, bless up. So Whisper still going on loan. No, they said that is off. So we should watch and see. People, we have come to the end of another show. Bless up on yourself. Maybe you can go and catch the end of the Manning Cup finals and watch Craig Butler cry some more. Because if they win tonight, he might go holla. People, make sure you have some kerchief and some napkin for fling at the TV. Because Craig Butler go put on a piece of holla in if they win. You know, so I feel that winning and crying and bawling and go and watch the Richie Royal interview on One Spot Media, Center Circle on TVJ. There's a lot of stuff being said in there. I think they said part 1 is out now. I watched it today. It was epic. He talked about Dujan Whisper's journey when they got left in Spain. Bunch of things. So Richie Royal is on One Spot Media, TVJ, and you guys can check that out. I'll take the last comment from Avis. Whoa, Grimmy knows the current squad isn't strong enough for these major tournaments. Think the coach will surprise us after his scouting trip. People, bless up on yourself. Jamaica Guna, you're the boss. You know the chop. Dan, you know the chop. You know the clap. Bless up everybody in the
Osh.